for being so heartless. It was a moment of darkness. Look at me that way. It broke my heart to see. It's too hard, it don't come easy. I went dark, I lost it right away. And when it starts, God knows what I'll say. In my head, I had good reason. I went red so unexpectedly. I should have said that sometimes happens to me. Of darkness.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixers cause you can. And all the lights begin to switch off. You're chasing the light, holding on for life. Holding on for life, feeding the high, chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get off you. Day to day you wanna stay out. You're chasing the light, holding on for life, fading out. Chasing the light, chasing the night, chasing the night.
it don't come easy. I went dark, I lost it right away. And when it starts, God knows what I'll say. In my head, I had good reason. I went red so unexpectedly. I should have said that sometimes happens to me. It was a moment of darkness, a moment in time that I regret for being so heartless. It was a moment of darkness.
We're stuck in your car on a Friday night, and we laugh away stuff we try not to talk about. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone. Whatever it is, it just feels so real. And your eyes keep on talking in the silence, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing now, yeah, yeah. And I'm hoping you are getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. And that I'm sick of this friend zone. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixers cause you can. And all the lights begin to switch off. You're chasing the light, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, holding on for holding on for life, feeding the high, chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get off you. Day to day you wanna stay out. You're chasing the light, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the night, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the night, chasing the night.
I fell apart when I saw you look at me that way. It broke my heart to see. It was a moment of darkness, a moment in time that I regret for being so heartless. It was a moment of darkness. Moment of darkness. I fell apart when I saw you look at me that way. It broke my heart to see. It's too hard, it don't come easy. I went dark, I lost it right away. And when it starts, God knows what I'll say. In my head, I had good reason. I went red so unexpectedly. I should have said that sometimes happens to me.
Unstoppable.
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
Mit dem Scheitel wäre es natürlich toll, wenn man den nicht vergisst zu machen, weil sonst ist es einfach nervig, wenn man jetzt...
Kannst du mir helfen mit dem WLAN-Passwort?
Mann, geh doch einfach auf die MYI Swisscom App!
It's hard, you know. I just wish someone on my team would have told me. Apparently, I'm really not that good with this thing. Also, I die way too often in apartments. Seem to never have enough money on buy rounds. And flashed 4 teammates just yesterday. Wait, what? I didn't.
You did, Sean.
Oh. But I'm much better with the 5-7 than you are, Elias. And I got 34 entry kills last week. And I should actually be playing B-side. I'm much more useful over there.
What grade did you get this week?
I got a C. That's not too bad. Right?
Let's go.
Nope. Gotta go. If you want to know what you're good at, and, well, also what you suck at, check out csgohub.com. Coming!
You ready? Huh? Hey, easy boy, huh? You ready? Huh?
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Et voilà, Internet ultra rapide.
Toujours pas.
Bah non. Ouais, allô? Ouais, écoutez, j'ai un souci familial. Ça marche pas.
What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Yes, nice shot, my friend.
Cheaters ruining your plays?
I have eyes on the enemy.
Bad servers stopping your shots? What you need is ESEA. Advanced anti-cheat to stop cheaters. And the best servers around, all with 128 tick rate. ESEA, the best way to play CSGO.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Swisscom Hero League. It's playoffs time. I'm here joined, as always, by the beautiful Kairos. How are you?
He's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
I'm doing fine. I'm doing mighty fine. Good to have you back.
Are you sure?
Well...
I heard stories that you now prefer spirits.
Stories? Rumors, maybe. Not confirmed yet.
Okay.
You still have a slight chance. Yeah. How was your holiday, by the way?
Pretty good, pretty good. We had
good weather?
Decent weather on like 60% of the time. Some bad days, but that's fine. Yeah.
Right. Playoffs time.
Yeah. My Insanity versus Arctic Gaming. Let's have a look at the schedule. the first one of the quarterfinals. The second one will be Barbos against Vision Gaming next Monday. But tonight, this one looks to be a good one.
My Insanity, I've really taken a liking to them.
Yeah.
Really looking strong. I had the pleasure of casting a game last Thursday together with Spirit on Vertigo.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. It was a pleasure. Tonight, Arctic Gaming up against them. How do you see their chances?
I don't want to be mean right now, but I do feel like My Insanity is the favorite for tonight.
Well, I guess that is no big surprise.
Yeah.
But I guess most people would see My Insanity as a favorite.
To me, watching Arctic Gaming the past few weeks, I feel like they need to do quite a big change compared to their last games to actually manage to
Probably
win
true.
anything today.
I guess we'll find out in a matter of minutes,
Yes,
really.
that's
We
true.
do have the lineups ready.
Yeah, let's have a look at them. It is, of course, Anton, Davin, Mush, Bacchus, and HTM for My Insanity. HTM forgot the L there.
Yeah, no. That's fine. HTM. HTM is fine.
Okay, I tried. Let's have a look at the lineup for Arctic Gaming to kind of like overplay my bad joke here. Aragorn, Fox, Kanu, Sherby, and Doody.
Yeah.
Part of the old My Insanity lineup.
Sherby and Duty for sure.
Yes,
And
exactly.
I think the rest is not from My Insanities.
No.
Old lineup. But yeah, obviously, individually very strong players.
Yes, true.
We've seen Aragorn, I think, in a couple of teams throughout the last couple of seasons, really. Always performing admirably. Sherby, of course, with the AWP, he was a really strong cornerstone for his former team. And Duty, obviously, very versatile and sometimes marvelously aggressive, really, for someone who has actually quite a lot of inputs into the game plan as well. And do you, as a quick question, do you know who's in-game leading Arctic
I
Gaming?
guess Doody is. I could imagine.
Yeah.
Since he has been doing it for My Insanity as well, but
True.
I don't really know, honestly.
They have 3 new players.
Yeah, chat can tell us.
Don't know. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. I'd love to know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Was that a call that the map video is ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah, let's have a look at that.
That should be interesting.
It's a BO3, obviously. Someone needs to win 2 maps today.
True.
And, we
obviously,
have,
playoff.
Yeah. The bans of Mirage, Vertigo, and then Pick Overpass for My Insanity.
The Vertigo ban, very obviously.
Yeah.
Overpass pick for My Insanity. That's cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing them on Overpass. And the second pick of Dust 2. I know, you know, we've had a quick chat about that before we went live, right? And I must confess, I'm slightly disappointed with Arctic Gaming's pick here. What do you make of that situation?
I do feel like there's no real game plan for them on the other maps. Looking at that pick, right? Because that to me shows the Dust 2 pick. Like, there's Nuke open and Inferno open, and if you don't pick either of those, to me that kind of like shows that there's not that much of a game plan for certain maps going on, and they just rely on their skills as a
Puggy map.
player.
Maybe we have a chance.
Yeah,
the dice might fall in our favor. I don't know. I'm not convinced. Not at all, actually. I would have loved to see a map pick that sort of hints to a, I don't know, certain level of preparedness.
Yes.
And Dust 2, to me personally, isn't that. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Maybe they actually do really feel confident on Dust 2 up against My Insanity. But I guess only time will tell. The ban of Ancient for Arctic. It's actually quite cool that My Insanity, for example, floated Ancient. Yeah. I quite like that. That's somewhat of a hint. Maybe they were playing chicken with it a little bit. Seeing who actually goes for the ban there.
I actually do think, like, if you go by the timeline of the bans and picks, My Insanity sees Arctic Gaming banning Vertigo and picking Dust 2. So I guess at that point, My Insanity was 100% sure they're not going to pick Ancient.
That is actually true, yeah.
So that's why they just went for the nuke ban, because they probably wanted Inferno as a decider.
I agree, and I guess My Insanity with Inferno probably is quite happy as well for a third map, potentially. So I guess should we get to Inferno, it might actually be quite an interesting little showdown there. Unfortunately, we have to make it there first, right?
Yeah, true. Very true. And regarding Overpass, we saw MyInsanity on Overpass 2 weeks ago, and they looked very well. We already talked about it back then, that it's kind of like rough playing against the Daven team on Overpass.
Yes, very much so.
Then,
incredible timings, super game sense. It's really it's like high octane and incredibly precise gameplay from MyInsanity on Overpass, which we're obviously super happy to see tonight.
Yeah, very true. And then once again, guys, don't forget the next game, next Monday, Vision Gaming against Barbos. We had a short talk about that one as well.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a banger.
Barbos versus Vision.
Yeah.
Right. So this is, to me, personally, probably one of the highlight games.
Yeah.
And should be an incredibly interesting one to see how these teams go up against each other. So make sure to tune in also on Monday.
Yes.
And check out that game. That's one you don't want to miss.
Very true. So let's have a look at the bracket actually to just confirm what we just said. And one thing to note here is that it's not certain that Shape Sports will play against either MyInsanity or Arctic Gaming, because they're actually allowed to pick their opponent for the semifinals due to the fact they finished first in the group. And I guess you would probably go for either Barbos or Vision Gaming if you were Shape, given MyInsanity would win against Arctic Gaming. But who knows? We know
I guess it depends very much on how Barbos Gaming and Vision Gaming are playing.
Yeah, that's true.
So I guess depending on the outcome of that map or match, rather, they certainly will make their decision.
Yeah.
If one of those teams looks incredibly on fire and super strong, they might actually go up against MyInsanity or Arctic, because they're just slightly more of a known factor.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting either way, and obviously the second semi will be Kings against whoever is left, basically. So, however things are going, we are looking forward to really sick semifinals.
Yes, I agree with you. And looking at the second one, actually, the Kings game, Kings is not as strong as they have been last season, or that lineup.
Certainly not as sort of imposing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Absolutely not. They look beatable here and there from time to time. And on an off day, they certainly are beatable. So, I guess whoever gets picked by Shape is in for a rough ride in the semi.
Yeah.
Whoever is not picked might have a pretty decent chance at the final spot here.
Yeah, that is true. And then obviously the grand finale at the Hero Fest in Bern on the 2nd of October. Looking very much forward to it. Maybe have kind of like a stage again. Have people in the room or in the hall cheering for their teams. Really hyped for that one.
Yes, me too. I'm so longing for offline events with people around, with a community, and with that tad bit more hype than we've had it. What am I saying? Throughout the last 2 years, almost. Has it been 2 years, really?
1.5.
1.5.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite.
Feels like
but
2.
You know, I'm trying to make a point here. It's at least been 2 years. It certainly feels like it. It's absolutely devastating, really. We've had brilliant events, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But there is always that little something missing. So, looking forward to that.
Yeah, especially if you had like a big crowd that was very active, and then you just have nothing. So
it's a bit of a change.
Yeah, you want that back. And I'm pretty sure the players want that as well, because I do know most of the players, they actually do kind of like feel that feeling.
Oh, no doubt about it. Yeah, you approach a match completely different when there's people watching. No doubt.
True. There we go. It looks like we are going in-game. Teams look to be kind of ready. 9 players on the map. We are waiting for one. Looks like MyInsanity is complete, if I'm not wrong. We also do see a stand-in by the looks, which is Somnium. Never heard of him.
Interesting. Yeah, me neither.
I guess we will see how he does. There we go. 10 players on the map, or on the server rather. And everything getting ready. Score predictions, real quick.
My Insanity winning certainly overpass. I guess somewhere in the ballpark of a 16 to 8, 10-ish. Let's say 9 then. Spirits gave me shit last week for not straight up picking an exact number of rounds. So
okay,
16 to 9. My Insanity.
All right.
I don't think Arctic Gaming making it much more competitive than that. At least on this first map.
All right. I do feel like it depends on the first 3 rounds actually. If My Insanity is gonna win those 3, I can see it them going something like 16-5 even or something like that. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a bit rough for Arctic.
It is, but I have faith in Davin and his movie plays.
All right, fair enough.
I know that joke is kind of like overused by now, but I wasn't here last week, so I can still do it.
How we've enjoyed it with that. No, never mind.
Yeah,
we'll not go there.
The rumors seem to be true. There we go. We are live. Arctic Gaming versus My Insanity. First map, Arctic starting on the CT half, My Insanity on the T half. Let's roll.
Let's go. My Insanity obviously on the T side, since Arctic Gaming had the pick for sides. And indeed, we do see 2 players actually straight up approaching mid, and Somnium so far holding his own here, getting a kill, and that's none other than Davin, so one of the star players for My Insanity already out of the round. And the rest of the terrorists now hard pressed to find an entry onto the B bomb site. With every second passed, more players should be ready here. Aragorn hiding inside, trying to stay close by. Kano coming in from short, trying to support his teammate.
The fight on long goes 1-for-1 trade, but My Insanity is on side. It's a 2v2 now. Anton spots the player in heaven. Canoe should be known on short as well, so gonna be a hard one. But the bomb is not yet planted. HTM gets the kill, very important one. And now it is Chubby left.
Yeah, but it's part of luck there for HTM. Not expecting Canoe on short. Good find by Chubby, making it a 1v1. Takes a big hit though, taking him down to under 40 HP. 1v1 Anton moving close to the pillar, trying to listen for the footsteps, swings around and finds him. Chubby goes down, and My Insanity secure the first round of tonight's quarterfinal.
Yeah, very nice. Anton with the 3k there. Very important frags. After a pretty early loss on to Davin.
Yeah, it's rough. Canoe had he just a little bit more HP, he might have won that fight against the planting HTM. Could have flipped the round right then and there. Wasn't the case though, and Arctic Gaming already behind.
Yeah, but look at that. Very confident, going for the force by Scout. 2 MP9s, shotgun even.
Somnium once again, good start to the round with a lot of damage dealt to Davin. Very dangerous Scout here in middle. And I wouldn't put it past My Insanity to actually hunt him down eventually.
Very nice control of B short as well. My Insanity Arctic Gaming seems to be in control right now. Canoe with the cheeky corners. Somnium even able to bait for him there.
Let's see what Arctic Gaming is doing with that information. One is holding. Who's that? That would be Chubby, actually keeping an eye on short, so he should have very early information just about exactly now that someone is making his way out of connector. Jugsnade in there, not going to connect on anyone. But My Insanity, they do start to converge here over towards the B side. Anton in the back.
Yeah, good pick by Chubby there. Good timing as well.
And no one around to cover him. That's very unfortunate. HTM cannot connect on the shotgun and gets picked out of the air. A second one for Aragorn before he's traded by Bacchus. Now instantly a 1v4.
What a nice hold by Arctic Gaming there. Bacchus might find 1 or 2. No. And with that, it is a very important round win for Arctic Gaming actually. Nicely played on the B bomb side. Good timings as well here by Chubby.
Yeah, massive peak there by Chubby. My Insanity not quite on point there. Nobody there to provide cover. And they almost got surprised a little bit during their execute. Now obviously we are back to Deagles here for my Insanity. Somnium sticking with his scout for now.
Yeah, once again, a very slow play for my Insanity. Canoe about to face Anton here. Connector Anton spots him actually. Still a chance, but Canoe safe and sound gets that kill. Meanwhile, he is actually free, so small chance there for my Insanity to pick that timing, but they rather focus on the player. Everyone is except for Daven.
Yeah, just as he's saying that, Sherby actually started to move up, and he is gonna clear Daven's position. Good awareness there shown by Sherby, and with the AK, he absolutely can mount a pretty decent defense here on A side, buying at least enough time for his teammates to rotate in. And on the flank, we do see Fox already very close behind HTM there.
Yeah, they do know my Insanity is right in front of the A bomb site. They do find Fox, and that could actually trigger a rotate, but Arctic Gaming is rotating as well.
I like that.
Forward.
Really cool aggression there. As soon as their flank player goes down, they do aggress out of the bomb site and do take the fight to my Insanity, not leaving them enough time to start the rotate.
Nice 3k by Canoe there.
Really good heads up play.
Yeah. And with that, a full eco now for my Insanity. Arctic Gaming already proving me wrong. I like.
Absolutely no doubt. Sherby going aggressive towards Fountain. At least with the Molotov. Making sure nobody actually crosses early on. Canoe, bit of an awkward fight here from Long.
Oh, that nade. Did some damage, and now Sherby is about to face a horde of my Insanity players, but he clears all of them together with Canoe, and he finds the second one as well. What a flawless round.
Full eco, you know.
Yeah.
Can't hype it too much, but then again, first you gotta find the frags. And Sherby certainly did it very nicely. Making sure not to overpeak, just waiting for them to enter his crosshair. And Arctic Gaming already with a very, very solid start here. Leading 3-1 over my Insanity on their own map pick.
Yeah, first buy round though now for my Insanity, so let's see if they can actually change something on the scorelines here. Fast B short control for now. Sherby, however, with that flash, able to get the entries. But look at Bacchus, he's just opening that B bomb side. It is kind of free. Somnium is still here.
There.
Gets one.
And that smoke makes it a bit awkward here.
Yeah, they're even pushing towards A.
Oh wow, Canoe actually all the way rotated down to B bomb side. Needs to hurry back up now. There is obviously a slight chance that someone from my Insanity actually has already progressed quite far towards A. As we can see, obviously, that's not quite the case yet. But they will be getting there eventually. 3 along it is. All 3 players grouped up, and I would expect Canoe to have heard them by now.
Yeah, it looks like he
but
did.
Somnium still
towards A long.
Still sitting on B. Not quite convinced that all the terrorists are over towards A. And Canoe waits nicely for the first kill, making it a 2v2. Bomb is being planted though, so we will see a 2v2 after plant position. Daven moving up. Canoe.
Good kill by Daven.
That's rough. Not much he could do there.
Yeah, and Somnium now with the op might... Oh, he actually salvaged it for an AK. Now moving up. It's gonna be a hard one versus 2. Doesn't find HTM. He gets the kill, and with that, my Insanity back in the game. 3-2.
Huge play there from Bacchus here on B short. That's what we've seen just then and there. Massive trades, frags. Keeps deleting CTs. And my Insanity do indeed bring it back with their first buy round. Now Somnium, AWP in hand. Ooh, bit of a whiff nade there towards mid. And Canoe once again close by on long. Pop flash might be coming from Somnium. Either that or he just waits for the AWP shot.
Canoe with the peak does not work out. HTM with an easy kill. The only thing Canoe got out of this is the info that about 3 players are waiting on the playground, and now My Insanity finds the gas pedal.
Somnium. Pretty smart, he knows he shouldn't be lingering around mid. Too many terrorists close by and very much too little support. They are content with fighting closer to the site. My Insanity most likely moving up carefully, checking their corner. Bacchus not quite ready. Anton though with the trade. The AWP hits exactly nothing, and this might actually prompt them to move back for a second.
Yeah, because as well Mush is on the B-bomb side. He knows everything. Look at that.
There we go.
Yeah, just move back. Mush is already through short. Might even go and push towards CT now. No, he's going for the safe route. Aragorn is here with the op. Posted and waiting. That Molotov actually delays quite a bit. And he even nets the kill. Mush with 1 and actually 2. What a headshot.
That is a massive shot from Mush there.
Yeah, and that's the round.
I would have loved to see Anton's, Aragorn's reaction to that. Somnium, of course, 14 HP. Very valuable. Playing with fire here.
Yeah, make that 2.
12 HP for a peak where he didn't even see anyone. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, obviously AWP way too much value to just throw away, but he might be greeted by Daven here once again.
Yeah.
This man knows what's up.
Gets the op as well, which he certainly loves to play, so good round for My Insanity, also bringing Arctic back into a eco round, if I saw that correctly. Wow.
Jesus, Mush. Nice pre-fire on that angle.
Yeah.
That paid off. And yeah, you are correct. Arctic Gaming, indeed. Down to pistols with a 1 single M4 in the hands of Somnium.
Boost coming up towards Connector. I guess they do want to go for that cheeky peek. Maybe find one early frag.
There's quite a few terrorists starting to move closer and being potential victims of that M4.
Very slow from My Insanity this time.
I like that approach.
A single mistake.
Chances of Arctic Gaming obviously going for something very gimmicky are certainly there. The gimmick this time around is Solo M4 being in play on the CT side. Bacchus clears 2 in Connector. That's Sherby as well as Fox gone.
But are they aware that there are actually more people?
I was just about to say, that might be not necessarily good situation numerically, but the fact that Somnium stays undetected might come in quite handy. And Mush probably not ready for a fast flank through Connector, but might be finding the player on long.
Oh, that's awkward.
Oh, that is indeed. And Canoe at the same time finds frag onto Daven, making it back into a 3v3. And Somnium finally with the M4 in play. Cannot connect. Will be taken down, and this is going to make it slightly more awkward now for Arctic Gaming. Canoe and Aragorn, they did salvage some AKs. But obviously, no kit on either of them. So they are hard pressed for time.
Very much so. 2 AKs in hands, no defuse kit however, so that's gonna be a hard one. Aragorn however with the first one. But HTM finishes off both players, and with that My Insanity in the lead once again after that first round. But on the other hand, really nice round actually by Arctic. Made it probably closer than it should have been.
Absolutely, very nicely positioned. A really cool setup there in Connector. And Somnium, if he gets a double spray down there, the round's pretty much over. And Arctic Gaming would be leading 4-3 now. As it stands, it is the other way around. My Insanity to convert another one. HTM pressing Connector, cannot control his spray. Somnium his victory is short-lived, will be taken down as well. And Bacchus once again faced by 2, and he will stay victorious. So far, I do believe unbeaten on short.
Yeah, pretty much so. Doing very, very well. That also resembles on the scoreboard 8 frags. He's sitting on top right now. On the other hand, we have Shubi for Arctic on top with his 10 frags. So
he hasn't even started playing in the AWP. I don't think.
I don't think he will ever, honestly.
Yeah, with Somnium, who apparently quite likes it. It might even only be in a double AWP setup.
That's a nice smoke from Mush.
Certainly is. No one really there for Arctic to contest him.
Mush once again the lone player in front of B, trying to kind of like just get some attention from Arctic. Meanwhile, his teammates are trying to get a lot of control towards toilets.
I like how Arctic Gaming is actually hunkering down in toilets there. Not really giving up the whole of a short. Good find by Aragon, long range against Mush. Makes it work with the silenced weapon.
And that also spoils the game quite a bit for my Insanity, because I'm pretty sure Arctic is well aware that no one probably is towards the B-bomb side. They're even about to face 2 players. Gets the first one, saw the second, I think, no! Canoe gets the refrag and Anton misses him as well.
Yeah, he's denied to trade. Insomnium might be finding an HTM here. Very dangerous corner, easy frag for the CT, doubling down, finding Anton as well. Finally traded by Bacchus, might be a little too late though to actually make something out of it. 10 seconds before the round ends. Anyway, he will be taken down by Canoe. Almost made that 180 spray down though.
Yeah, he was aware of the player inside the smoke, so that was a close one. If he gets that one, it's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah, he's still sitting on a couple of seconds, so getting the plant down there, most unlikely, but certainly would have looked good.
Yeah. Once more a buy for my Insanity. Not the best of utility usage, or the best of potential utility usage, as we also see Mush on the Galil. But Anton makes it work. Gets Fox.
Frag through the smoke. And Canoe with the instant reaction pushes up through middle. Crosses path with Mush.
Doesn't matter though, 4 players already on the B-bomb side. It is more or less empty.
Well, they're not aware of the flank, so Canoe might have massive impact here in just a couple of seconds.
Ooh, Shubi.
In the meantime, should be making it pretty tricky for the terrorists on B. And Somnium is there with the AWP as well. Canoe now finally hitting the fray and taking down Anton. In the meantime, Daven needs to take care of Shubi right away. Does so, ready for Somnium, and finds him as well. Canoe can't win it either, and Daven with the brilliant 3k in the end to secure the round for my Insanity once again.
Oh, what a shot by Shubi. That actually nearly turned back the round, but Daven decided to just finish him down, and that means Arctic Gaming once again in an eco round. As it looks like my Insanity kind of starts to awake and take controls in their hands, leading now by 2 rounds on the T-half.
Once again, nice shots there. Aragorn and Canoe simultaneously, both landing 1-deeks. And my Insanity, well, you get a better move. You better get a move on, because the open A bomb side obviously is their best chance right now.
Yeah, they're well aware, I think.
Well, it won't be so open when they make it there. Too slow is their approach. Somnium coming back from mid as well.
Yeah, my Insanity needs to be careful of all the angles right now.
Good utility usage here.
Might even just go and push CT and go towards B, because It's gonna be very hard to actually cover all the sides. Somnium with 2 1-deeks. And with that, that should be the run for Arctic Gaming. If Anton does not go absolutely insane. No, he does not. I would have actually loved if they just went for the push through CT into B. It is so hard to defend A if you get attacked from all sides.
I agree. But there is an inherent really big risk of pushing CT as well, because there's so many angles close by where, well, basically in every nook and cranny, the CT could be waiting for you. And close range against Eagles, really tricky. 65, and so far Arctic Gaming certainly up for the challenge here of my insanity.
Nice push towards short. They do have control of short now. Might even push with that single flash. There we go. Through short. Chubby is ready, however. HTM on Fox. But Chubby is still here and makes sure that bomb site is locked down. And it is just Daven left now. And Chubby takes care of him as well.
Yeah, 4K. For Chubby. Not giving an inch. Well, maybe 1 inch. They did get the bomb planted, so. But you know, making sure not to give them too much. Really clean kills here.
6-6. We're all back even, so right now a very close game. But finally, Daven on the op. Let's see if he can actually find Somnium there. I'm not sure if he can see it with that smoke.
Careful though, Canoe coming from long once again. Daven and HTM both finding frags. Buckers in the back of Aragorn. That's a freebie if you've ever seen one. And just like that, my insanity. Up 5 versus 2. Make that 1. Fox hits the dirt. And Shubi, well, left to his own devices. And I guess he's probably quite happy if he can keep what he has on him, because that's quite a lot of utility. As well as a kit. And an M4. Buckers might test him. Hits the timing. There we go. Shubi turns around in the probably worst moment possible.
Not sure if Aragorn actually would have been able to hear that molotov tick. He should have heard it, I feel like. And it's a force buy actually for Arctic. We see, it's round number 14. So it is a force buy for Arctic.
It certainly is, and they do decide to force twice now. This round most likely and the last. Ooh, nice find by Anton. Ready for the boost. They have gone a couple of times for it. So the awareness was there. Cheeky little nade. Top of spot box. And Anton staying close by. Being annoying. Arctic Gaming on the rest of the map. Very patient. And really passively set up. One player towards A long, one in middle. So not much on the side of trade frag potential right now. Eventually they'll probably both fall back to site.
Were they actually unlucky and the AWP fell down on the other side of the wall, or why is no one picking it up? Because Somnium had an AWP. And no one picked it up right now.
That obviously would be incredibly annoying.
Yeah, there we go. The B push comes in.
Yeah, you're right. DWP is not here.
Yeah, it is gone. Oh lord. Well, that's kind of unlucky. And my insanity already pushing towards the CT spawn. What a molotov there, but Aragorn and Fox actually.
And we do have Aragorn on the flank. Finally gets stopped by Anton. And indeed, my insanity. They all fall.
Who needs an AWP? Fox and Canoe make it work in the end, and with that, a very important round actually for Arctic Gaming. Nice flanks, nice retake, and a very well-deserved round. And with that, we're already on the last round of the first half.
Yeah, and what could have very well be a 96 half for MYI Insanity now. Looks like there's a very solid opportunity for Arctic Gaming to make it out of the first half. Up in numbers, and there we go. Canoe, good first find. Bacchus goes down in connector.
Mush gets the frag on to Shubby, wins that duel on short. Fox still here, however, but MYI Insanity and the bomb, most importantly, moving towards A.
How unfortunate. Mush actually goes down. It's being found over towards B long.
That's kind of an awkward spot right now for both teams.
Yeah, very much so. Arctic Gaming, obviously, they might be just a little bit late to the party here. Somnium, AWP in hand, picks up one, almost connects on the second one, finally does in the end. And indeed, HTM, last man standing for MYI Insanity. Can he pull it off? A 1v4 in the last round of the first half. It'll take quite a bit. Good first find. Absolutely not ready for someone else to be close by. That's a bit of a Hail Mary. And he will be picked off. And Arctic Gaming indeed finishing the first half of Overpass in the lead against MYI Insanity.
Yeah.
How wrong could we be?
Well, you weren't. You're still kind of in. Yeah,
not yet, but I'm getting worried.
Yeah, but the fact MYI Insanity still has to play the CT side kind of plays into your hands.
So I guess so. So what you're saying is that there's a chance
for both teams, yeah.
All right, fair enough.
I feel like Arctic Gaming is honestly way stronger than I certainly thought. So I'm actually kind of like surprised. On the other hand, I feel like there's some pieces missing right now from MYI Insanity, which we've seen throughout the last season.
Could it be focus? Could it be the fact that they don't really know how to deal with Somnium's positions and his AWP? Because
I don't think so.
It wasn't quite as insane stats-wise with it, I don't think. Shubi obviously took that cake. But he certainly had a lot of impact with his AWP.
That's true, but he didn't like... There was no special way of approaching that A defense from Somnium. Like,
no, absolutely not, but he still is a big question mark, most likely for MYI Insanity as well, right?
That is true. Is it the big difference, though?
I don't know.
Not sure.
We can only speculate.
Not sure.
Either way, though, MYI Insanity is certainly happy with the first half here, right?
I guess both teams are, really. I'm not sure if Arctic Gaming expected themselves to be up by one round after the first half, or if they actually already kind of like expected Overpass going in MYI Insanity's way. Not sure. We will see. There
we certainly will.
Second half is live.
Live again. Indeed, pistol round. Now it is up to Arctic Gaming to attack a defending a MYI Insanity. But it's 3 players towards B, 2 towards mid from MYI Insanity before. Now Arctic Gaming much more A heavy here at the beginning. Bit of a mirrored image. 2 through connector and 3 towards mid. But very, very slowly though.
Yeah, I kind of like the approach for Arctic Gaming. They're probably just expecting someone from MYI Insanity to push either side, but that's not happening. And now the trigger has been pulled and the train is moving towards A, but Anton...
Ooh. Wow.
Well, oh my lord, Anton.
Canoe hitting the dirt as well. How much more can he get? There's the fourth one, make it 5. Shubi probably thinks, well, no, not an ace in the pistol round.
He's just moving towards
no
B.
way I'm going to give you that.
Yeah,
much.
there we go.
Gets a freebie there. That's it. Well, what a hold by Anton. That was clean, son.
Damn. Well, there we go.
That's pure eye candy.
Yeah.
And yeah, my Insanity equalizing right off the gate.
And Arctic going once again for the force buy, but this time it is just a couple of pistols. Tech 9 in the mix as well.
Let's see it.
I'm guessing he will not get any frags with it. Just because I hate that weapon.
Yeah, watch him see double dinking people left, right, and center. First point of contact, most likely, is going to be either a short or a long. Indeed, Somnium has made his way quite close towards the A side. Buck's ready with the MP9 though. SMG is going to take care of him.
Yeah, and there's an A execute coming in right now. Canu leads the charge. Good nade on Anton. Does not do that much damage as Bacchus comes in, gets one. Just one. Anton falls as well to Sherby.
That's a dangerous kill.
Oh, and Sherby.
Sherby keeps on trucking. That's the second one to his name.
2 versus 3 right now. Daven does not find the first kill. Now he does. And gets the second one as well.
There we go, Mush. Chimes in with one as well. Clean finish to the round for my Insanity. The SMGs, they do tend to make you a bit overconfident going up against pistols, don't they?
Yeah, well, if you have Sherby reining in and just getting 2 heads.
Yeah, but Bacchus, for example, he swung out wide there. He
that's true.
To farm money.
Yeah, true. Not sure if there was a flash from a teammate that maybe failed.
Oh, goodness. Sherby's clean today.
Yeah, well, he kind of always is, so.
Yeah, well, you know. Today counts. It really does.
True. Once again, a force buy. We do see 1 AK and Aragorn once again.
Good night, Bacchus.
Yeah, Bacchus once again with a very aggressive
Anton
peek.
might get found out here. His first kill cannot connect on the second one. Somnium through the wall. And HTM not yet tested here.
And they're actually moving back towards B, where we see Mush.
Makes B long his battlefield. Taven gonna get smoked out. Jumps into the side. Tries to support Mush, who in turn goes down without actually finding a frag. HTM now. Sure, Somnium's very low, but Canu, full HP and M4 in hand.
Yeah, Shelby with an M4 as well. Don't think HTM has anything to look for on the B-bomb side right now. No kit as well, just a flash.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Might as well just try and save that MP for the next round.
Or upgrade to an M4. If Canu is actually a bit too antsy, but thinks better of it. Yeah. Moves back. And HTM way too late to the party to actually find a frag on a leaving terrorist.
And there we go. Just every time my Insanity is going up around, Arctic Gaming kind of like returns that one and equalizes once again on an anti-eco as well.
Yeah, that's massive. Especially, obviously, the economy of my Insanity taking a really, really big hit here. They are forced down to almost a full save. 3 deagles at least, and HTM obviously on his saved MP9. But money is not going to be looking too good should they lose this round.
Push towards a short. Now my Insanity is playing that one way more defensive. Not sure what made them defend it so aggressive last round, especially just going in 1 by 1. Anton spots 1 player. And Arctic Gaming just waiting right now for any peaks.
Is Arctic Gaming just going into a full execute without any information whatsoever?
Yes. There we go.
Apparently so. Daven flanked from long. And Bacchus as well as Anton. Gonna be cleaned up.
Yeah. No chance for my Insanity. Arctic Gaming gaining their well-deserved 10th rounds, moving up to double digits and
yeah,
looking strong.
HTM desperately hoping somebody is gonna bring him a rifle. But all he'll get is maybe, just maybe a Mac-10, and even that is denied. Aragorn with the clean peek into his corner. Obviously spots him way beforehand.
There we go. Bomb is exploded. Arctic Gaming on 10 and my Insanity now. Not sure if they want to buy up in this situation or just go for another semi-buy. Couple of Eagles maybe. Maybe a Scout as well.
It might very well be a little bit of a crossroads decision here. And indeed they do go for another Deagle round. I quite like it. I think it's playing it safe. Making sure you got the weaponry, you got the utility. And Aragorn, he's loving it.
He's on 7k already. That Mac-10 paid itself for like 3 times already.
Yeah, and he's not stopping.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's the one to deal with Mush on the B side.
Yeah.
Before anyone else actually makes it there.
Just,
okay, then.
Chokes on you.
Never mind, but joke on that. 2 Molotovs towards his position. No going through for Mush.
There's the next one. The retake is
Bacchus with a God
in.
Flash?
Maybe?
Not quite.
No. Mush gets taken out. Bacchus as well. It is HTM and Anton left.
At least they have to exit past one of them, at least. So there's still a chance of getting away with a rifle, maybe. Slim one.
Anton fancies the peak, does not find that one Deke. We'll get another chance. There we go. Gets Fox. And the Canoe nearly dies as well, so good damage. And finally, my Insanity able to buy up again. And looking at the scoreboard, Canoe should be leading the charge for Arctic Gaming. On the other hand, we have Bacchus and Anton on my Insanity's side. Fox, the only one on a single digit right now in terms of kills.
Fox falling off a bit. Just a little bit, but his teammates easily enough taking care of the situation here. So far an overpass. Arctic Gaming once again, slow approach through connector, methodically checking all the corners. And Bacchus together with Anton, holding down the lines on a long. Canoe might peek into the AWP.
Decides not to. Ah, there we go! Finally Anton finds that frag. And Bacchus should hear a lot of players moving forward. They want to challenge that up, but Anton cleverly stays back. Bacchus.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, he did get the kill in the end. Gets another one, and now it is just Somnium left.
And that second frag on Aragorn is a big one. That's quite massive. Somnium still needs to be careful about. Anton on long, there we go. He'll take him down with the AWP as well, and my Insanity finds back to winning ways. No regard for Bacchus' position there. Fox jumps in. Obviously, they do lose one player long. The instant push is being called, and at that point, you just need to hunker down and go.
Yeah, very true. Look at Arctic Gaming's money. Canoe and Chubby, they're a bank right now. Aragorn still with 3k as well, so no eco inside for Arctic, even if they were to lose that one.
Certainly not just yet.
That means a pretty decent lead right now for Arctic Gaming, not only on the scoreline, but also in terms of money.
Absolutely. That's a massively ballsy play from Sherby. Okay.
Never mind.
Might hit the smoke timing.
Oh, nice
this time
boost.
he certainly didn't. Cheeky little boost. Daven might see that from his position, I think.
Yeah. Oh no. I think
Did
he saw it.
See the head drop there?
Not sure.
As a possibility, Canoe bounces a bit of a fight here. Towards side will be forced back by Molotov. And Mind Sanity actually set up very nicely to deal with Arctic Gaming's advances here.
2 players still on the A-bomb side. We have Fox actually kind of like faking as well, but without any steps or any flashes. That kind of should tell Mind Sanity what's going on.
Oh, Mush gives up his position. Molotov's good though. And Mush still close by, takes care of Somnium. Canoe now under a lot of pressure, can't really get anything done just yet, needs to fall back. Fox still alive as well, he made his way back from middle. But what can you do? Mind Sanity is still up 5 strong and time's running out.
Yeah, Arctic now looking to save those weapons, which is ever so important. They do have a lot of money. And if they manage to actually save 2 weapons, they might even go for another round without an eco, if they were to lose yet another
I think they will.
Well, they will go for this one. This one they will buy down for sure, but I also think
the next one with the round loss bonus might...
Yeah, Shabby can drop 2.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
1.
Oh, yeah, they could still
to,
force next round.
Yeah, very much so. We are still even. It is a very close game. 11-11 as Anton looks to find the first frag, but Mush actually like gets the first damage, even though the action happens on the A-bomb side.
Yeah, something got lag there though, in middle.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So easy pickings for an M4. Anton, ready for the peak. And Arctic Gaming safely securing control over mid. Let's see whether or not Mind Sanity actually feels pressure to make a move, maybe towards B short or long. So far, nothing has been done, really.
You know what irritates me?
What's that?
I remember Mind Sanity being way more active and offensive, even on the CT half so far. To me, it feels like they have just a tad little bit too much respect right now from Arctic.
Maybe.
And that might be due to the very good first half.
That's quite possible. Still though, at this moment, 3 players ready to defend the B side, and that's exactly where Arctic Gaming is going to hit. Canoe carefully moving in from long. So far, no one's actually giving him a fight. Daven with the solid frag here onto Canoe. Finally, HTM finding one as well. Gets traded instantly, and there goes Daven as well. And Aragorn showing a bit of a flashy performance there.
Yeah,
cannot convert in the end.
For Mind Sanity, very good crossfires.
Yeah, and once again, you know, you did say a little bit of an aggressive move here or there on the CT side would be quite nice. If your defense so solid, though, it might not even be necessary.
Yeah, that is true. And we were indeed right, Arctic Gaming for going for yet another buy.
Yeah, it's a weak one though. 2 Mactans in play, Aragorn and Fox.
It's gonna be a fast view one, no?
Certainly throwing all their eggs in one basket. And indeed, the push is imminent. There we go, Daven. Is he up for the challenge?
Finds one.
Good for one. His teammates one as well. Finds the second one. There we go. That's 4 players dealt with. Last man comes through Monster. There we go. Somnium.
Very, very nice defense once again. Mush, HTM and Daven here on the B-bomb side. Only facing 1 casualty. And now the tide's kind of like turned around because Mind Sanity is full of money. And Somnium is going for the Bison.
Yeah, Mind Sanity most likely not going to be ecoing again anytime soon.
Are you for real?
The Bison?
Yeah.
Sure. I think it would be hilarious if he only even gets one frag with it. Daven, ready for the spray down. Make that 3. Now all eyes on the Bison.
Yeah, he's even showing it off. Yeah,
That's it.
there we
That's
go.
it,
Yeah,
brother.
I like it. Yeah, good stand in there.
You know, that's a moment where you look at your rifle or weapon. You can't actually call it a rifle, can you?
No.
And you think, well, that's not going to work, is it?
Probably not. I mean, if you're up in like a water fight with your friends and you have water balloons and stuff like that, the Bison comes in pretty. Oh wow! Never mind. Actually,
there you go, Somnium. You're my hero at least. That's the first one.
Do we see a new meta here?
No. Okay. Don't make that a thing. I can deal with that.
There we go. Anton gets him finally.
Fair play.
But that thing towards B-Long, that
one
was...
frag, honestly, I mean...
quite insane.
It's a gang, right? And he certainly fulfilled on that.
Yeah.
Got a frag. Whoever it was that actually went down to a Bison will be kicking himself. Because you don't want that happening to you. And mine's Sanity on 14 now. It is getting close to an end here. Arctic Gaming, certainly. Bit on the back foot. Now 3 rounds. Separating the two teams. And obviously we've said it before, Mind Sanity with a very, very solid bank behind them. Bacchus. Not ready for Sonium's headshot. Anton. Perfect flashbang for that cross. What's Arctic Gaming going to do with that? A lot of map control, especially with Canoe still sitting on B long. Will be joined in a moment by Somnium. I could see them actually going for a little bit of a B fake.
Or an A fake and then rotate back.
True.
My guess is they kind of like test
they
the waters.
do actually like B.
Yeah.
They've gone B so many rounds now, and honestly, they have been shut out quite often. Cheeky little nade onto Shubi. That one's gonna sting. And once again, we do have 3 players here, ready for the defense. Aragon, too quick for Mush though. Trade from Daven is good on Shubi. Aragon with his nade out is being caught, and that's Daven with 2 before going down.
They have no idea Anton is behind barrels. Oh, isn't he? Wasn't there someone behind barrels? Okay, never mind.
HCM still in water though. But still, up against 3. First you need to equalize.
There we go.
Fox is a bit of a free frag there for HTM. Good flash into the corner. Can't actually go for the clear though. There's a player on short. He should be known by now as well. And Canoe indeed actually goes for the peak. Connects onto Anton, and that's going to be another round yet for Arctic Gaming. 14-12. They do hang on here on overpass.
Yeah, perfect play by Canoe there. If he would have gone back, that Molotov could have pretty much ended the round. He decided right though, and with that brings Arctic Gaming back into this map. There's still quite a bit Mind Sanity has to do to actually claim it.
Absolutely, going up against double AWPs in the hands of David and Anton as well. So one careless peek too much. You'll be losing lives quite quickly.
Yeah, both teams very slow. They do not want to make any mistakes whatsoever.
I like Arctic Gaming's approach to map control. Time again, we do see them slowly clearing more and more areas on the map.
Good boost for Somnium. He does not find anyone right now. But that means, once again, bits of map control for Arctic Gaming as they move in towards A. They have a lot of control in front of A, so Mind Sanity gave that up pretty early. But the clock states 35 seconds left, so...
Yeah, well-timed Molotov as well into toilets. Fox.
That's a bad one, however.
Bacchus ready to save his teammate. Anton repositioned. Good for one frag. Instantly goes down though. HTM with 2. Here we go. And that's going to be Canoe, last man standing. MyInsanity. Will they make it to map point? Not yet. Canoe still got some fight in him. 10 seconds. He needs to get the bomb planted. Up against 2. It's just not going to happen. Daven swings out from stairs, takes him down, and that's going to be 15. MyInsanity on map point indeed.
3 map points now for MyInsanity. Not sure about Arctic's money, but nice holds towards the A bomb side. Could have gone both ways, really.
Good play there from HTM. Behind truck. Locks it down. Second frag was massive. And Arctic Gaming's money to answer you is not looking quite peachy, so they are struggling. 2 Galils in play, as well as a scout on Sherby. Anton not quite connecting.
Yeah, misses the second
never mind.
one as well.
Actually, no. Right, there we go. Finally, Somnium.
Bacchus gets one as well. That's A, totally cleared up, and yeah, that kind of like triggers rotates? No?
Not just yes, because Arctic Gaming, obviously, they haven't really made their presence known towards B. I don't think they've been spamming anything or throwing any nades. But, you know, 3-man defense from off B side by MyInsanity. We've seen it work time again. Mush now, first man to get contact.
Yeah, HTM with the 1-for-1 trade. It is just Fox left. HTM takes him out, and that's it. MyInsanity winning the first map here. Very close. Way closer.
By the skin of their teeth. It is a bit of a fight, a bit of a struggle, really, that they had to endure here against Arctic Gaming. Very strong, very solid playing Arctic Gaming, I have to admit.
Yes, very true. And that kind of like makes me look forward onto the second map of tonight, which is Dust 2.
Yep.
Maybe they have a trick up their sleeve as well.
You know, even if they don't, playing up against MyInsanity like they did just now, with the added bonus of knowing that Dust 2 actually was your map pick, and most likely MyInsanity is going into this map with a little bit of doubt. You know, I see a possibility of them actually going 1-1 here.
Yes, that is very true. Guys, you can tell us what you think actually on social media using the hashtag ESLSwiss. And while you're at it, go and follow at ESLSwiss as well as at Swisscom Gaming. Swisscom_gaming.
You're actually looking at me.
Yes.
That's cute.
Why?
Because I don't know.
Are you
underscore gaming, obviously.
Underscore gaming, okay.
Open your eyes. I mean, come on.
Okay. I should have known that. I shouldn't probably ask you to know any social media.
We don't go quite well together.
Okay.
So.
All right. Yeah. Let him actually know that he should be using Twitter more often. That is
right. Here we go.
Kairos.
We are ready for a little break.
You go ahead.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. Make sure to stick around, and we will be seeing you in about 5 minutes, I think it is. So don't really leave just yet. We still have a lot to see from Arctic Gaming and MyInsanity alike. We'll be back in a second.
Holding on for life, feeling the high.
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
Mit dem Shuttle wäre es natürlich toll, wenn man den nicht vergisst zu machen, weil sonst ist es einfach nervig, wenn man jetzt...
Alice, kannst du mir helfen mit dem WLAN-Passwort?
Mom, geh doch einfach auf die My Swisscom App!
It's hard, you know. I just wish someone on my team would have told me. Apparently, I'm really not that good with this thing. Also, I die way too often in apartments, seem to never have enough money on buy rounds, and flashed 4 teammates just yesterday. Wait, what? I didn't.
You did, Sean.
Oh. But I'm much better with the 5-7 than you are, Elias, and I got 34 entry kills last week, and I should actually be playing B-site. I'm much more useful over there.
What grade did you get this week?
I got a C. That's not too bad, right?
Let's go.
Nope. Gotta go. If you want to know what you're good at, and, well, also what you suck at, check out csgohub.com. Coming!
You ready? Huh? Hey, he's a good boy, huh? You ready? Huh?
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Et voilà, Internet ultra rapide.
Toujours pas.
Ah non. Ouais, allô? Ouais, écoutez, j'ai un souci familial. Ça marche pas.
What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Yes, nice shot, my friend.
Cheaters ruining your plays?
I have eyes on the enemy.
Bad servers stopping your shots? What you need is ESEA. Advanced anti-cheat to stop cheaters. And the best servers around, all with 128 tick rate. ESEA, the best way to play CSGO.
Welcome back, just in time, at least for us. We are actually looking forward to the second map of Arctic Gaming Gets My Insanity. Does too.
Yeah, does too, and it's gonna be interesting, you know?
Yeah.
Arctic Gaming, what did they take away from the first map? What do you think?
It's possible, probably. Like just a general thing that they do have a chance to actually make him nervous.
I really do want them. You know, that is a possibility, absolutely. Or at least, I think from Arctic Gaming's perspective, that should be the case, right?
Yeah. So
now that established,
really
and obviously that's a positive thing to take away, obviously, from the first map. Now, My Insanity's mindset, where are they?
Not sure. Probably surprised. I do feel like they expected an easier game today.
Yeah. It almost looked, especially early on in the game on Overpass, it certainly looked as if they did not quite count on Arctic Gaming coming out of the gate so strong.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Okay.
And on the other hand, Mindsanity might actually, like, usually they play with a lot of confidence, I feel like.
Yes.
Going for aggressive peaks, aggressive plays, and we didn't really see that on Overpass.
No, especially late game, but in all honesty, I almost like that because it shows us that they do really take that serious. They want to play it safe. Sorry?
I don't like it at all.
You don't like it? Well,
No.
okay, sure. You know, from an entertainment perspective.
No, not only.
Not only.
I feel like they're very strong if they play aggressive and with a lot of confidence.
But
I feel like they're way stronger playing it that way.
All right, fair enough. And still, they did play it safe, and they won the map. So, where exactly can you argue against it?
On Dust 2, maybe. Later on.
Okay. But then again, you know, they might actually approach the map quite differently. So, I guess it's everybody's guess. Only the two teams themselves know exactly what they expect from Dust 2, and obviously what their game plan is. And we will have the pleasure of finding out throughout the next, well, at most 30, well, actually no.
No, around 45 minutes.
Not necessarily 30 rounds. There could be an overtime in there.
There could be one, yeah. Very, very well so, yeah. Mindsanity, however, it's not like they don't know how to play Dust 2. We've seen them on Dust 2.
Oh, yeah.
They're pretty decent on Dust 2 as well, so it really comes down to how good is Arctic on Dust 2. Haven't seen them play Dust 2 yet, I feel like, so yeah, it's kind of somewhere out there how they play, and we just don't know, or I don't know it.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell you straight up. I do know they have very strong AWPers, so that might come in handy.
That is true.
But
then
again, Mindsanity's executes, they should really be kind of well trimmed of taking sort of AWPs out of the play, right?
Yeah, that is true. On the other hand, they have two good AWPers as well with Anton and Davin. I know Mush can play the AWP pretty decent as well, so I actually do wonder if Mindsanity even goes for the AWP on the T-half. We will see. The game...
maybe actually not so much on the T side, yeah.
Yeah, just go for that raw firepower on the AKs.
I strongly expect Arctic Gaming, for example, to bust out an AWP or two on the T side.
Yeah, I can see that as well. I can see him going for a double AWP setup on the CT side. I would actually like that one. We've seen Shubi being an absolute beast on the A-bomb side.
No, honestly, the double AWP setup probably is a goal for both teams here.
There we go. We are live with the pistol round.
Early aggression down mid, up through short we go. Mindsanity. They do keep the train rolling, and Somnium with the first frag, Mush with one as well. Fox with two on short. But that leaves finally now the A-bomb side open. Somnium quick. Blank is being dealt with by Davin. As he punches in the numbers, gets the bomb planted. Anton spots a player on short, cannot connect on the tap. Spots the second one in CT. Davin has all the information he could need. Deals actually with Aragon while jumping, and Canoe can't get it done either from Gandalf and Davin. Yeah, he's happy about that kill for sure.
Yeah, good awareness there, waiting for the player to jump up, gets the headshot as well. And with that Nets Mindsanity, that ever so important pistol round. And looks like B is the way to go.
Scout on Somnium, no surprises there, but Fox as well as Canoe with SMGs. That could get spicy. Aragon moves up short and tries to get close to those terrorists. 1D not gonna connect, keeps on fighting, pays with his life. Somnium in mid. Scout tag gets a hit in, but once again, the trade is there. Fox, massive damage dealt onto Davin, and that one actually gets both frags in the end. Somnium's scout tag certainly helping quite a bit with those.
And now at the 3v3
Oh,
could
look at that. Should be
become-
actually winning against HGM in lower tunnels.
Yeah, grabs that AK as well. MyInsanity moving towards A through long. That means they will most certainly get a shot at planting the bomb, because I don't think Fox is gonna do all that much once they cross with that AK and or those Galils. You will see tags 1, but MyInsanity gets on to the bomb side.
Yeah, not a massive tag. He needed the headshot there. But still, Arctic Gaming. They'd be fools not to go for that.
Yeah, especially after that force by 2 players. 1 player moving out from A long, 1 from short, and 1 from CT. Bacchus is about to face 2 of them. Mush, very important frag. Bacchus with 1 as well, gets taken out by the SMG. But Kanu, is he aware of Mush? No, he's not. Good move by him.
Yeah, good jump down into CT. And MyInsanity playing that quite nice there with the 2 Galils, making sure they can hold long range angles. Sherby wins the fight with the Deagle against an AK. That's a massive highlight. Obviously for him in that round. But still, MyInsanity going up 2-0.
Oh, is that a miscalculation by MyInsanity? 3 Mac-10s and Arctic Gaming with the FAMAS. Oh, that could end very bad, actually.
Yeah, might backfire here in a moment.
But then again, you never know when you hit those Mac-10 jumping headshots.
To boost up onto the boxes in double doors, lets me wager that it's not going to be an A play in the end. Bax actually even drops off of it. And by now they do know FAMASs are in play for Arctic Gaming. So playing strength in numbers might be the name of the game here, as they group up towards B in upper tunnels.
Oh, and that flash towards short and the presence from Damon in mid kind of makes Somnium rotate a little bit backwards. Ooh, what a headshot by him. Very important first frag. MyInsanity struggles to get onto the bomb side.
That's insane. 2v3 once again. David and Mush. Actually surprised by Aragorn.
And gets 1, but that is all he gets as Fox takes him out and nets Arctic Gaming that very first round. And yeah, I guess you could say that force buy was quite unexpected by MyInsanity.
They certainly did not have that on the screen, which is a bit of a shame. In the end, I guess it is a nice display here of the miscalculation. The last fight took place between a FAMAS and an MP9, or Mac-10 it was. And obviously the damage output of the Mac-10 just not gonna be enough against the FAMAS. As MyInsanity, just like that, is forced down to Deagles only.
And the slow approach, trying to find any entries right now with those Deagles. Moving towards short and mid. And probably 2 or 3 smokes towards A, and then just kind of like an execute, but Canoe.
Ooh, Canoe could have something caught out there. Oh. Nice find by Bacchus. And HGM with another Deagle frag as well. 4v3 and bomb plant secured. That's already a win for MyInsanity in this round. No doubt about it. 3v4 retake now. Arctic Gaming, they cannot make a single mistake here.
Yeah, if there were to lose a player, it could already be very hard. Somnium with 1. Doesn't get challenged that much right now. Fox comes in as well, and 1 by 1 the MyInsanity players fall. And as I say that, it is Sherby.
Keep an eye on the clock, keep an eye on the clock.
Is it enough?
Yes, it
yeah.
is.
Easy.
He does have a kit.
Yeah. Ooh, that was close. Sherby just a body shot actually away from getting killed, but make sure to get that round in the bag. But MyInsanity, on the other hand, probably quite happy with that one. That is 4 weapons gone.
For sure.
Planned. And it kind of resembles in the buy right now. Not all too much utility for Arctic. As I say that, Canoe very aggressive. Has he been spotted? Looks like it. They even gets an easy frag.
Yeah, Canoe not quite aware of the timing. And MyInsanity. With a man up, they do have time for a slow approach. Somnium extinguishes the molly on short, shows some presence, goes for a quick peek. And 3 players close by. They might actually fight mid here. Oh, never mind. Wait. I think Fox is down in CT, isn't he? Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Still, Somnium is in that corner. Not sure if Anton is aware of that one, especially with Sherby Jiggle peeking that little corner there. That could end very, very well, or actually very bad if they lose both players. MyInsanity still very slow approach. Somnium now fancies a peek. Doesn't quite find the frag. Now he does.
Somnium actually sticks around for that fight. Quite impressive.
Yeah, and that kind of spoils the game for MyInsanity. Daven falls as well. The rest of the players are towards long. Bacchus very well aware of that boost.
Should be taking a lot of damage. That's going to make it much more tricky.
Yeah, 3 versus 3 right now. And as I say that, Sherby nets one for Arctic. And Mush and HTM returning that favor. There we go. MyInsanity, nice round in the end to net them that lead. Oh, that push was so ballsy from Somnium.
That was so much commitment, even after spotting him jiggling. Actually just staying out in the far angle, just counting on nobody actually being close on Xbox or close behind him on short. That's impressive.
Yeah, that is. Ooh, it's an A stack, 4
Good
players.
flash, Bacchus might find quite a lot in.
Oh,
Cannot
never
connect
mind.
on anyone.
Oh, but Daven and HTM actually gets 2 frags back. It's a 3 versus 3 right now.
And off towards B we go.
Yeah, there we go. Instantly out mid. And once they do find that B bomb spot, I guess that is round over.
Probably
but nice,
is.
Nice approach by Arctic.
Especially since Arctic Gaming, they do get away with 2 rifles. That's not too shabby.
HTM does find Canoe. That is 1 AK back in their hands. Never mind, actually. Oh, yeah, well. Let's just leave it at that one. No AKs for Arctic.
I don't get quite what happened there. They could have easily be happy with keeping 2 rifles there.
They can buy anyways next round, so I
but
guess
AKs,
they kind of like went for... Oh, no, they can't.
AKs? Especially? I might even save an AK. Even if I could buy an M4, you know. Either way,
it is a technical break. Maybe someone disconnected.
Something might have gone awry there for MyInsanity, for Arctic Gaming, sorry. Pardon me. But yeah, I guess we'll not be finding out because no direct communication to the players, obviously.
Yeah.
Either way, seeing how... That's actually interesting. HTM, did he straight up buy? Oh no, he did survive, sorry, my bad.
Also, HTM should belong into...
So, wait, what?
Something is very, very much off there. We have 2 Mush players. Well, that's...
I am not even gonna attempt.
No, you don't want to explain that one.
Right.
Everything is messed up right now, but they will fix it. Well, they have to.
They'll have to. In due time. In due time, it will be continuing here on Dust 2 between MyInsanity and Arctic Gaming.
Yeah.
And so far, MyInsanity looking fairly solid. They did get caught on the wrong foot there in the first force buy round, I think, from Arctic Gaming.
Oh, the second one with the farmers?
Exactly.
That was very nice, actually, from
Arctic. That was a bit sneaky. That was really
very sneaky.
Cheeky from Arctic Gaming to bring out the FAMASs once again. And obviously my Insanity actually going baller with the Mech 10s. They could have obviously bought better rifles, but you know, get the money while you can. So yeah, gamble not paying off this time around, or didn't pay off. Somnium quick push into lower dark.
Yeah.
Finds a player with the head. Turns. Ooh, and 2 frags go their way. There's still an AWP close by. Fox tries to get it out of the game. There we go. He will find the frag onto Anton. 2v2 bomb firmly in the hands of the CTs. Obviously, Canoe here. Damon will not check that position. Double dink in the back of the head. Bacchus once again ready for the trade.
Bacchus versus Fox now. Fox does have that bomb in upper tunnels. I'm sure he spotted it, and Bacchus will now need to find that bomb, bring it onto a spot, and plant it. I would actually love if Fox just abandons the bomb.
Oh, that's a huge gamble. I honestly wonder, is he aware? Yes, he is. Turns back into tunnel. By now, there's really only one logical attempt that Bacchus can go for. That Molotov's pretty nice, though.
Yeah, Bacchus gets the bomb, but might just back off right now.
37 seconds. There is time.
Is he just... What? There we go. Easy one for Fox in the end. Bacchus should have been aware that Fox knows where the bomb is, right?
I'm sure he was, because that's why he used a smoke as well as a Molotov to sort of cut off anyone from lower dark.
But then he kind of just pushed out.
Didn't quite go for sort of the second half of his play.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, 3-4, Arctic Gaming turns everything around. My Insanity now on an eco. And it is... Oh, what? What a frag by Somnium there, but it is just one.
Huge, and HTM once again sitting in the corner. Aragorn, is he going to check it? No, he isn't. Catches the bullets to the dome. That's going to be 2 rifles now in the hands of My Insanity. And in a 4 versus 3, this could turn out to be a bit of a problem here.
Yeah, they do find 2 weapons as well. So Shubby will be tested right now, right here. Never mind. Mush finishes him off. And that should be a clean round for My Insanity.
That is hilarious. There was an AWP focused on that position, and Mush still with the deagle actually picks him off.
I mean, just Mush things, I think. And yeah, Kano is just left all alone on the CT side, asking himself what went wrong there.
Yeah, quite a bit, quite a bit. Somnium got pushed. They lost the second rifle on short, and well, it basically snowballed from there.
Yeah, Mush with his second frag. And My Insanity started the rounds with 5 deagles, and they ended with 2 ops and 2 rifles. What else could you hope for?
Yeah, that was beautiful. Absolutely pushing Arctic Gaming on the back of that round, even down to an eco.
It is a force
It
buy.
is even a force buy, and Sherby gets instantly tagged through the door. How do I know? Because he's not on 17 HP. That would be a leg shot.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Analytical. I like it.
There we go.
Is that the new Kairos? Oh, Canoe. Nets a beautiful headshot onto Bacchus, and that's kind of awkward for My Insanity because Arctic Gaming did possess top mid control, and not sure if My Insanity is aware that they actually did move back, so...
It is still only 1 man down, and so far Arctic Gaming did not have the chance to actually pick up that rifle. I don't think.
Push comes in now. Oh, Fox. Now pushes out, gets taken out by Mush, however. Canoe still waiting.
With aggression from short now, Canoe probably actually has absolutely no focus on him. Gets 1 frag, gets a second one for free. Finally, the trade comes through from Mush. Anton and Mush on 1 single HP make that non-sip 0 nada. Anton last man standing.
Anton, right?
It is planted somewhat for him. Oh, whiffs the first shot. That's a massive one though. Can't connect on the second one either. This is getting awkward. Anton needs to swing out, needs to go for the peak now. What are you doing? Mate, finally finds the head from Sherby.
No way.
And Somnium, he must be like that. He's sitting on
Looks
short.
like it.
They lost a player in that retake. Oh, that's so rough. That is so incredibly sad for Arctic Gaming. It would have been an easy stick had they had one more player.
Imagine he had a defuse kit. That's just an easy straight up.
Yeah,
because
I
Anton
mean,
didn't peek that corner for so long.
Gotta commend that shot though. That was nice.
Yeah, it was.
But we are back in, unfortunately, a quick technical break. I guess we did see or spot the reason just then and there. We did have Somnium, I think, dropping from the server probably.
Seems to be back, so everything well now.
Let's
but
hope he'll stay.
Very harsh during that retake, because if you have two players facing the long player, the other one just defuses it, right?
Absolutely.
Like reloading with the AWP takes so much time.
Couple more seconds, somebody just needs to be annoying and fly around somewhere on plat. So, yeah, that's tricky to deal with. And Mind Sanity, obviously, by him dropping, probably getting around that was not meant to be.
Yeah.
To be honest. It did start strong for Arctic Gaming. They did get a pick in top of mids. And I guess Mind Sanity, solid play right up until the bomb plant. Fox with a bit of a cheeky position, but Canoe in the end.
Yeah. Those
so
two frags.
Massive, together with his teammates from short, that can actually pull quite a lot of focus. If you spot one or two players coming in from short, you don't really necessarily count on someone still sitting close by you.
Yeah, that is true, yeah. And with him swinging out right when his teammates draw that intention.
Yeah.
Obviously good timing, good communication from the team as well.
Indeed.
In the end, should have won him the round, but Internet said no.
Internet said no, indeed. It's a bit of a rough one. And
it is
obviously
very rough.
With that, Mind Sanity actually going up 6-3, that is starting to become a bit of an annoying lead there.
Yeah, especially looking at the fact that Arctic Gaming went for a force buy as well.
Yeah.
So they will go into another eco round, probably still a few deagles, which is fine, I guess. But
well, spoiler, we do see two Masters already in their hands. So it's not quite going to be an eco.
Yeah.
Bit of a force.
The players are back, so I'm not sure if they're actually discussing if that round should be replayed. Because yeah, I can feel like Arctic Gaming, that kind of stings, right?
Yeah, but I don't think they have a basis to replay the round, do they?
Not sure about the rule sets.
Yeah, you can't replay when one gets killed. So as soon as you do have damage dealt in the round and somebody drops after that, you're not going to be replaying the round anyway.
Right.
So
that's
yeah, it's not going to happen. That's just bad luck of having, well, basically an esport that's online and where technical issues can take place. But
that is true.
Either way,
we are back actually.
Back into the game we go.
So, yeah, the round is already happening. Looks like production isn't quite ready yet. It is already over again. Mind Sanity with a quick 7-3, just to kind of like elaborate there. Arctic Gaming with a push through B tunnels in lower and upper.
It did not end well.
No, it didn't at all.
It really didn't. No. 7-3, and once again back into the round we go.
Yeah, that thing on the crosshair is just our hacks, I guess. Not too sure. Anyways.
No, it's the new stylish box crosshair. Who doesn't know about it? Get on our level. We even have a crosshair while spectating AWP.
We have a crosshair inside a crosshair.
Oh, there we go.
Ah, very nice. First frag has already fallen. Second one as well. Fox goes down to the hand of Daven, who's now pushing towards mid. Gets a second one on Canoe, and surely Sherpy, never mind. Goodbye, Daven.
How mad are you?
No, Mush now might find a good timing towards B as Somnium backs away.
It really needs to. With the open door, that's a bit tricky though. Finally, Molotov goes out, buys him at least a possibility to cross into side. Aragorn with another frag onto Anton. Now fast flank from Sherby through tunnels. No, wait. Was that?
No, I think that was Aragorn. Gets taken out. However, it is Mush and Mush left.
Well,
I think our overlay is...
Yeah, it's something
quite
broken.
often. It is Mush. So, going up against two here. I think he knows where both players are. Sees the nade or the flashbang coming in. Finds one, finds the second one, and clutches that round for Mind Sanity. Bringing them up to 8. And while everything went kind of strange here, Mush kept the cool head and just wins it.
Yeah, he does, together with himself. I personally did see 2 Mushes on the service still.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird things. We did say technical problems can occur, not only with the players, apparently with us as well. So
I think there's one player from Mind Sanity disconnected as well. That's why we have 2 Mushes.
Oh, that would explain quite a bit, yeah.
So, yeah. Once again, you're back at us.
Yes, hello.
Yeah. We're not as interesting as CSGO, but we hope we can still keep you on the stream.
Right, and there comes the confirmation we do actually have a second timeout. Apparently for Mind Sanity wait, now I'm completely confused. The second timeout,
it is a big,
still
big,
a technical timeout. Okay.
Oh, there we go. So Arctic Gaming actually does take a regular timeout.
Yeah,
and
that's it.
Appending to that one, Mind Sanity will have a tech timeout. So there we go. That's
things sorted. Yeah. Which basically for you still simply means we are taking a quick break.
Yeah. you know what's really cool? Ever since Red Bull is part of the Swisscom Hero League, we can just go ahead and drink Red Bull.
Yes, I can't.
Why not?
Because it's the wrong Red Bull. I can't be seeing live on air drinking a sugar-free Red Bull.
Why not?
I can't have that.
It shows that you're aware of the massive amounts of sugars in your body.
I am a massive original Red Bull fan. Love it.
Have you not tried the summer edition yet?
Let me finish.
Okay.
Dude.
Go ahead.
I did get on the taste of the dragon fruit one though. Really big fan. Really big fan. Have to say, it's just the right amount of sour. I quite like it.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah. But yeah, this one is almost, yeah. I guess it's good for you from a health perspective. Better?
Not sure.
I don't know. I just think sugar-free sweeteners just don't taste quite as good.
But yeah, that's true. I agree with that one.
It's just an opinion. It's whatever. You know, some like it, some don't.
Can
you taste the difference between a Coke, a Diet Coke, and a Coke Zero?
Yeah.
All right. There we go. Cool.
That's that case solved.
That's that.
Ready
you know,
closed, yeah.
By the way, everyone who just tuned in, if you actually have the audacity to say that it can't be tasted, well, you just basically got denied, and you're being called a liar by Remo.
Yes.
And by myself.
Yeah. There we go. The HUD still has some problems, but we are actually back as Anton finds a frag. I'm not sure how many players are still alive. I guess...
Well, one less now after David actually takes down somebody. What an awkward fight there on long. Canoe slides around the corner. Mid-run takes care of HTM. But obviously sick support flash.
2v2 now.
From himself, I believe.
That is true. Aragorn kind of misses the player sneaking into CT. Canoe, however, might just swing around and get an easy kill. There we go.
It's not a bug, it's a feature. We are showing you the perspective of players as they are in-game. No idea where anyone could pop up from. David was ready, though, for Canoe jumping down from side.
Quite ready he was. 9 rounds already for Mind Sanity.
Dude, that's nice. Yeah, Mind Sanity so far looking really, really strong here on Dasun. You know,
our overlay is
I had doubts with Arctic Gaming picking Dust 2. I admit, absolutely no doubt about it. They got proven wrong on Overpass. They actually had a decent chance of winning that one. But Dust 2 so far, it's looking a bit rough here for Arctic Gaming. Bomb once again planted on the B side. We still have Bacchus with the AK covering the flank.
Yeah, Sherby has no idea about that one. Or does he? No.
Nah.
Easy kill for Bacchus, and that
should be a save right then and there. I'm really sorry to say, but if you go for this, you're just going to lose players and rifles, and there we go. Arctic Gaming, they do realize switch around, turn around, run away, especially with the AWP and Fox, I guess most valuable rifle in their hands right now. So yeah, Mind Sanity once again really clean, keeping 4 players alive as well, so that's going to be huge for their economy. Not that they need it. Pretty much everyone, well actually no, Bacchus and HTM on only 5,000. HM with buying a bit lower. But David as well as Anton and Mush all fairly close to the 10k mark. And Mind Sanity hitting double digits while Arctic Gaming is struggling to get a 4th round.
Yeah, very unfortunate so far for Arctic Gaming. Somnium now with the push towards B gets 2. Finally something working out for them.
Oh.
In the end still gets taken out by Bacchus, so it's at least 1 frag back, and I'm not sure if Fox is aware of HTM behind blue already, so... Mind Sanity kind of, like, accelerated the game.
Yeah, Fox.
By quite a bit.
Easy frag on HTM.
David now.
Yeah, David absolutely no focus on Canoe's position. Leaving Bacchus now in a 1v4 with exactly 0 information. Aside that, there's an open long and obviously one close by mid doors. But what in the world are you going to do with that? Finding the guy close mid door, I guess. That's a decent start.
Still 50 seconds as well. Now rotating back towards a long.
Interesting decision. Not necessarily something that Arctic Gaming probably has quite yet on their screen, but...
A Fox is covering it right now.
Yeah, as he was before, right?
There we go.
That's it. Tricky little angle. Really hate it. It's difficult to deal with, especially with a rifle. Well, I guess with an AWP as well.
Especially with no utilities. There we go. 4 rounds now for Arctic Gaming, but it's still kind of looking rough for them. Mind Sanity now. Last round of the first half. They can still buy up. Even an AWP on Anton, so not all too bad. And
not for this round.
Somnium.
Definitely looking quite doable. Somnium loses his life to Mush though. That was an upper tunnel. Once again, Somnium aggressive play into tunnels. We've seen him go for that a couple of times now. Anton finds a frag as well, and HM burns Canoe. Bacchus good for a trade as well before being taken down. Aragorn now up against 3. David on low HP. Well, that makes it a little bit easier, but by no means easy. Flank is gonna come in eventually. Be Anton most likely finding the back of Aragorn. Not gonna be ready for him, especially not at that timing. There we go. 2 quick taps, and that's going to be 11-4. First half on Dust 2 done and over. And Mind Sanity looking super strong here.
Yeah.
And Arctic Gaming, obviously, you know, we did have quite a few technical difficulties, issues, people dropping from the server. That certainly can hamper your flow a bit. But in the end, you know, you need to work with what you've got in the rounds that you can win. And Arctic Gaming couldn't really make it sort of stick.
You know the biggest change we had? Mind Sanity started playing really aggressive.
You really want to hammer this home, don't you?
Yes, because I'm right. Mind Sanity started being so aggressive right when the drops happened. Which is probably a reason as well, like once the enemy starts having drops and people disconnecting, playing aggressive, not letting them settle again.
True.
But it worked out really, really well. So let's see if 3 players towards B.
Oh, that's going to be a B rush. Is that a B rush?
Yes, it is.
Arctic Gaming with the B rush.
Oh, good flash.
Rush, let's go.
There we go. All players out right now. Daven gets 1, Mush as well. It's a slaughter on the B bomb side. Just 2 players left. Fox, however, somehow stays alive.
1 and 10 HP. So combined 11 HP on Arctic Gaming.
I mean,
they do have the range though, or one-shot potential
with those Glocks. But if they push in together, they should at least get 1. There we go. Second one as well. And that's round number 12 for My Insanity, as they're looking to close down this second map.
What do you make of that B rush?
I don't know. I don't like it. I like it in pucks, where your opponent is not, like, they don't know how to defend it, maybe.
Let's face it, even making it into a 2v2 probably is quite lucky, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's maybe just a bit of a left side feel, not expected. HTM does make it into pit, but his position is known. Jackson 8 behind blue, that's going to be a Molotov as well. Fox still moves out and gets 2 frags. Might even go for a third one. It'll be Anton though, to retaliate.
And that leaves Arctic Gaming with 2
close
players.
On short. Canoe will get a freebie onto Daven.
Yeah, and Shelly gets a free kill as well on Bacchus.
Wow.
That leaves Anton all alone.
And Anton has no idea that the bomb's still behind double door on long. That's going to be tricky because he has no idea that they need to move all the way back towards a long. And that could throw up... yeah, that could throw off his sort of read for the round completely.
Probably. He is posted inside CT right now, so he's going for quite a safe approach. And he will probably also hear both players now.
That's actually not too bad. Them moving through short gives him at least a chance of still winning this round. Albeit a small one. Starts to move up. Tries to get himself in position. That
doesn't find it.
Would have been a need to find frag. Should be. Cannot actually get
that is
in
so
cover.
Ballsy.
Oh my goodness. Canoe jumps up onto the box and... Well, let's face it. That was a bit of a gift then. Anton could have had that round.
Yeah, Anton with a 3k nearly makes that a 4k, winning the round. But Canoe, very ballsy move on top of the box actually. Brings Arctic Gaming just a bit closer. As we see a weird short boost attempt, finally it works out, but 4 players, 5 players now.
A lot of flashes.
Already out long.
A long, that's going to be the rush called. Everyone sort of tries to gain some ground towards the A side. And the retake will have to come in mainly from short, I would assume.
Yeah, there is still 1 player for Arctic Gaming waiting in front of the double doors towards long. As Shubby makes quick process of Anton and HDM. It is just Mush left. Gets 1. Oh my lord, watch me clutch this. Finds a second one. Oh lord. No!
I like his composure to go for the taps there.
Yeah. I mean, can't really reload in that situation.
That's pretty funny. Well, I guess, yeah.
So that brings Arctic Gaming back even closer. My Insanity now just with quotation marks 6 rounds lead.
Well, most likely being only a 5-round lead after round number 19 here. As we do see My Insanity go for a full eco hit. And oh my goodness. Okay, carnage on the B side. And honest to God, Arctic Gaming once again with the B rush. And was it 4 players from My Insanity actually being close by?
Yeah, but it was all USPs and...
Well, yes, obviously. But even only a couple of upgraded pistols, P250 and whatnot, and this could get really, really dangerous quite quickly.
That is true. But the most frustrating thing in CSGO is probably playing with an USP against full equipped TFTs.
True, true. It's straight up throwaway round, really. Mush from Car, only good for one.
Yeah, and that's a free A bomb site for Arctic. And just as my insanity, Arctic decided to kind of like go a bit more aggressive, and it seems to be working out. Bacchus finds Aragorn lurking behind, but they're still up against.
Couldn't make it work. HTM with a good frag though. Back into a 2v2 we go. Bomb has been planted. Bacchus now coming in from short. Needs to become active. HTM has a hard time moving up. Good smoke here.
Oh, did he hear the player drop down? He did, I think.
No, I don't think so.
Never mind.
Needs to start considering it quite quickly.
Oh, and he actually gets the frag!
Find him.
No time though.
But there is no time.
Ooh, lucky Arctic Gaming.
Yeah, he straight up did not have money enough to buy kit. That comes around and bites him. But Somnium. The fact that he doesn't get that kill is quite astonishing.
That is true. However, it did work out for Arctic, and my insanity back into a pistol kind of ish round. As we see Arctic Gaming once again hitting the B bomb side, and they do it as if it's an everyday thing, even pushing through B. So, all right, Aragorn
pushed up close to CT, can cover mid doors quite handily. Fox taking care of CT angles for now. Good flash into there. First frag found. And now it is just cleanup. Oh, never mind. Guess not.
They do find 2 frags. They will never ever have a bomb defuse, but they were still able to do some damage as Somnium finds Anton. That leaves HTM back with an AK.
Should be able to save this.
Yeah, pretty convincingly. And I guess it's safe to say that Arctic Gaming is back into this game.
Yeah. 12-9. Looking good on the T side so far. 1 or 2 more rounds and we will have a race on a hand towards the finishing line. On Dust 2, indeed. Somnium still with the AWP. Shot rings out, not going to connect this time around. The other side of things, Anton yields one of the big green guns himself.
Change of pace for Arctic Gaming here, going quite a bit slower.
A lot of utility expanded here towards middle. Not allowing anyone to make a quick move. HTM with a good spray there, I think.
It actually doesn't connect.
No, it actually... Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I thought he was spot on. Yeah. Guess not.
At least here's like 10 AKs firing back, so they're quite aware of what's happening right now. One-way smoke for short.
Yeah, Daven got spammed down to 2 HP though.
Yeah, now gets taken out by Canoe, so... And HTM knows the players are moving towards the B bomb site, but there's really nothing he can do. Mush gets 1, but now needs to deal with players from both sides, and there we go. Fox takes him out.
4v3,
that's a safe
goal.
Yeah.
My insanity way too far away to find back into this round. Arctic Gaming will move up to double digits and once again keep on closing that gap. As my insanity really is struggling with Arctic Gaming's approaches here on the T side.
Yeah, that's That's round number 10 for Arctic Gaming. And well, Mindsanity can still buy up, but they need a change right now.
Yeah, and surviving with
Arctic
3
Gaming,
players round after round, it's just not gonna help your economy in the long run. You will keep fighting with subpar equipment.
Yeah. And obviously it won't bring you any rounds as well, so...
Yeah, most likely.
Arctic Gaming right now looking very, very solid on that T-half. Let's see if they continue that push as Somnium now with the perfect spawn towards A long. He will be the first one to see the corner. There we go. Gets the frag onto Anton. And they just continue. Canoe.
Look at Canoe, so fast. Up to Car, taps away, Daven in mid. Mush as well. Leaving only Bacchus and HTM, and they don't know what happened.
And just like that, that's it. Fox will get the last one here. No, not quite yet, but probably only a matter of time.
Yeah, Aragorn once again already on the flank.
Even using that Molotov right now, HTM spots him, can't connect any shots, and with that, Arctic Gaming making it ever so close, and here's the timeout for Mindsanity.
Yeah, I'd wager that is a tactical.
Probably.
Because honestly, they are just getting overrun right now. They can't get a start into any rounds.
Yeah.
It's time and time again, they lose players after a couple of seconds, and it's just a steamroll from there.
Yeah.
Instant calls, pushes, and Arctic Gaming, they make good on those entries.
Yeah. Abusing those spawns every single round, actually. If they have a B spawn, it's a B rush. If they have a long spawn, they just push long fast. And if they do not have either of those, then I guess just play it slowly. But it doesn't really matter what they do, it is just working out right now.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
Somnium once again fast towards A-long, missed the first player crossing this time. Still holding that corner and waiting for someone to peek, but Mindsanity won't do that mistake yet again. Good smoke. Shuts him down, and Aragorn. Now it's a slow round. So
just breaking that initial aggressive move from Arctic Gaming. Mush, CT smokes are coming his way.
Yeah, players moving out as well. He knows it. 2 players on the B bomb side, not pushing tunnels, instead defending middle. Daven gets taken out. And Bacchus now gets taken out as well. 3 versus 3. HTM, very important frag there onto Somnium. That leaves Aragorn alone. And the bomb in front of B. There we go.
Exactly. Especially the front. The front dropped in front of the bomb. What am I saying? The bomb dropped in front of B.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that makes it very, very awkward indeed. Good push. Good frag as well by Daven. Basically just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
To allow them to kind of deny the B side being taken.
And now the double up setup for Mindsanity on Anton and Daven. And it looks like it's gonna be a B push once again. Bacchus gets one. Anton falls in middle. Bacchus gets a second one.
That's job done already. Makes it expensive on the B side. Nobody really close enough to support though. And that is going to be an issue in the end after all. Now Mush did think about checking tunnels real quick, but in the end decides to group up with his mates in front of the side. Molotov back towards car. That's one angle dealt with.
It's still gonna be such a hard retake for Mindsanity. They might just back off right now and go for the save. There's like a million Molotovs for Arctic Gaming.
Yeah. No getting through for Mindsanity. HM hoping to take another player on an exit.
And there we go. It is as close as it can get as Arctic Gaming takes round number 12. Oh, what a good frag by Somnium there on Anton. Very important one as well.
That was nice.
And, we're all back. 2 ops again for My Insanity. Didn't really work out last time. And now Arctic, once again, fast on the trigger. Moving in towards short. Sherby doesn't find that first frag, but they make it through and Mush falls. And Somnium just waiting. Sherby finds Anton. And already...
That's a save already.
Yeah.
It's just a struggle right now for My Insanity. They have... Honestly, they're struggling real hard with Arctic Gaming's pace right now.
Yeah, Arctic Gaming will equal it out after being down, what, 11-3 at some point?
It was an 11-4 half.
Yeah.
That's rough.
That is really rough right now for My Insanity.
And obviously, all the momentum on Arctic Gaming's side, they will be feeling really dandy here. And absolutely, without a doubt, are expecting to storm towards round 16 here. While My Insanity are most likely thinking really hard about what exactly it is that just is not working.
Not all too sure. Now it is equal. My Insanity can still buy up. We do have 2 ops. Now moving towards a long, very fast. Once again, this time HTM finds the first one. Gets 2 more. Together with Mush, finally the defense works out. As Sherby and Aragorn are the only ones left. Oh, David misses his shots.
5v2, and actually keeping all 5 players alive would be pretty massive here for My Insanity. That would give them a bit of room to breathe while David takes care of Aragorn. And Sherby last man standing.
There we go. Anton gets that frag on to Sherby. And finally, My Insanity able to work out their defense. This time it worked out flawlessly. HTM and Mush very strong towards A long, so that didn't work out for Arctic.
No, it certainly didn't. And with My Insanity now making it 14.
Look at that! Somnium, Sherby and Canoe.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh my lord. Well, it didn't work out at all, but they actually bought AKs as well. So
that was all their money spent.
Yeah. I mean, you know that famous gif where you just like throw your money away?
Yeah, problem is they still need to contest a couple of more rounds. You know?
Yeah, that is true. I don't know about that decision, but...
Well, I guess they still have a somewhat decent buy. Even if they should lose this next one, or this round. I should probably be more precise about that. After all, My Insanity will make it up to 15, and, well, I guess in that case, all they need to buy is for 1 more round. Either you win it, and you'll be quite fine. Ooh, good find by Somnium onto Daven there through the window.
Mush. Does he push through with a good flashbang? Not yet. Bacchus gets no frag on BS. Aragorn takes him out. And now it's a 4 versus 3. It's still that auto sniper in play on Sherby. And I want My Insanity to just push the T-spawn right now. Grab those auto snipers and beat them with their own weapons. Mush misses that shot. That's uncharacteristic as well.
Well, he technically didn't miss. He was down to 19 HP, but it was a clip through the wall.
HM left.
They just can't connect.
Yeah. 14-14.
14-14, and what started as a very strange round actually turned out quite nice for Arctic Gaming. Indeed, they will equalize once again, 14-14. 2 rounds separating these two teams now from the map win. And both with very solid buys.
Very true. Damon as well as Anton with the ops. And once again, an early pick towards A-long from Aragorn. Not sure what Mush was thinking there. Crossing.
That Molotov probably should have hit exactly that position. Unfortunately, it did bounce off and landed in front of though.
And once again, Arctic are hitting that B bomb site. Bacchus just a couple of flashes left. Using one now.
And still, he is the lone defender of the B side.
Damon is somewhat close by, but getting smoked off right now. Bacchus gets one. Is that good enough? I don't think so. Damon doesn't find any early peaks as well. Gets tagged down and actually burns down.
Pick up the open run.
Yeah.
Time and time again, we are seeing the same old story. Arctic Gaming indeed making it to 15, and they do have a chance to equalize in maps. And we might still see Inferno.
Yeah. Which would be a big surprise to us, honestly.
It would have been certainly a surprise before the first map tonight. After Overpass, not so sure anymore. After the first half, absolutely would have not expected it. And now I guess Arctic Gaming once again sort of pulling out all the tricks and making us look real dumb.
That is very true. There we go. It is map point for Arctic Gaming right now as they actually make that comeback happen on Dust 2, and certainly with the momentum on their side.
And once again, auto snipers galore.
Oh my lord.
Goodbye.
Oh, that is so frustrating right now for my insanity.
And look at that. It's a one round where you kind of would almost expect them to rush B right away.
I love the fact Sherby just stays on the auto sniper.
Yeah, why not? He's still got a Tech 9, you know?
That is true as well. Imagine wielding a Tech 9 and an auto sniper. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like the Tech 9.
There we go. Arctic is out towards A-long. 4 players. As Canu's now moving in through lower tunnels. If he goes out mid, he might hit the perfect
much
timing.
Will
but
be
look at
depending
Daven.
on Daven and Canu's timing.
Don't think Daven is aware at all.
No, but neither is Canu. They're actually literally right next to each other.
Canu in the end gets the frag. Arctic Gaming is on side. Is Mush? No, never mind.
He is now.
He's taken out. And HTM pushed through the smoke. It is Mush left. And there we go. Just like that, Arctic Gaming makes the comeback through and wins Dust 2, 16-15.
Wow. What a map. It has been not short of a roller coaster. What a weird map.
Yeah.
I couldn't have. Yeah, I guess.
Screw everything.
It is all out of the window, no doubt. Arctic Gaming, they do make a point here. Whatever my insanity can do on their T side, apparently Arctic Gaming can do too.
Yeah, even better.
It's getting late. Relentless aggression actually did turn out to be the trick here on Dust 2.
Yeah.
And they certainly made it in a massive style. With a lot of auto snipers, which is you can't blame them. It is fun to see, especially obviously if they do get a pick, like on Bacchus now in the last round.
True.
It's real good. It makes for an entertaining watch, and me personally, super happy that we still get to see Inferno between those two teams now.
Don't think there's anything to analyze at this point.
I wouldn't know on what to go off
about.
So
yeah, everything is screwed. So let's just head into a break until we come back to our last match, Inferno Make sure to go on social media, use the hashtag ESLSwiss, and we'll see you in around 5 minutes.
Holding on for life, feeding the high, chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay locked in.
Unstoppable.
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
Mit dem Scheitel wäre es natürlich toll, wenn man den nicht vergisst zu machen, weil sonst ist es einfach nervig, wenn man jetzt...
Alice, kannst du mir helfen mit dem WLAN-Passwort?
Mom, geh doch einfach auf die MYI Swisscom App!
It's hard, you know. I just wish someone on my team would have told me. Apparently, I'm really not that good with this thing. Also, I die way too often in apartments, seem to never have enough money on buy rounds, and flashed 4 teammates just yesterday. Wait, what? I didn't.
You did, Sean.
Oh. But I'm much better with the 5-7 than you are, Elias, and I got 34 entry kills last week, and I should actually be playing B-site. I'm much more useful over there.
What grade did you get this week?
I got a C. That's not too bad, right?
Let's go.
Nope. Gotta go. If you want to know what you're good at, and, well, also what you suck at, check out csgohub.com. Coming!
You ready? Huh? Hey, he's a good boy, huh? You ready? Huh?
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Et voilà, Internet ultra rapide.
Toujours pas.
Ah non. Ouais, allô? Ouais, écoutez, j'ai un souci familial. Ça marche pas.
What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Yes, nice shot, my friend.
Cheaters ruining your plays?
I have eyes on the enemy.
Bad servers stopping your shots? What you need is ESEA. Advanced anti-cheat to stop cheaters. And the best servers around, all with 128 tick rate. ESEA, the best way to play CSGO.
Welcome back, and welcome to the third map of this first quarterfinal of the ESL Swisscom Hero League. Arctic Gaming with a huge comeback on Dust 2.
Absolutely incredible, and I guess every person involved is about equally surprised.
Yeah, probably. I personally feel like Arctic just kind of already gave up on the T side. But then they found out, hey, if we just
run and gun and
it works out.
Get rounds. I guess that was all it boils down to. It was relentless aggression which netted them round after round after round, and Mind Sanity just couldn't find a way back into the game.
Yeah, that is very true. The momentum is certainly on Arctic's side right now. We will go on Inferno, where
I guess we won't actually care about predictions here.
No, on paper I would still say My Insanity, but with the momentum right now, I have no idea.
It's just an open ball game. Anybody's pick, really.
Yeah.
I could see that. In all honesty, I did say if we make it to 3 maps, we might have a very, very interesting showdown on Inferno.
Yeah.
And I stand by that. I do believe it is going to be an all-out war here. My Insanity will do their darnest to actually come away with a win tonight. So will Arctic Gaming. And Arctic Gaming, as you say, with the momentum on their side, they come off of a fairly unlikely map win on Dust 2. Or at least it looked that way after the first half.
Yeah.
And yeah, with that being said, I think it comes down to, you know, the usual stuff. Pistol rounds, momentum shifts, aggression, timings, game sense, and especially mid-round calls. I say time and time again, Inferno, there's so much you cannot sort of negate, you cannot ignore. You can't ignore presence, you can't ignore pressure, you can't ignore rotating timings and sort of coherence. It's and honestly that is probably what makes me nervous the most about My Insanity's winning here on Inferno, is I feel like they do move together quite a lot.
Yeah.
And time again, I've seen them not have any presence wherever they're not executing. And that opens the door for aggressive pushes down into second mid, down through banana with decent timing. And I feel like they have been caught out by that a few times now.
Yeah.
And I wonder whether that is maybe a vulnerability that Arctic Gaming is aware of. And I'd be really happy to see actually Arctic Gaming keeping the aggression up, keeping to go for that plays, for those plays, and keep the pressure on My Insanity here all throughout the game.
Yeah.
Whether it be CT side or T side.
Very true. I also kind of think the tilt factor is a big level. I can see everyone at My Insanity be a bit frustrated after that map.
Oh, they certainly will be kicking themselves. They could have finished it in 2. And they just threw it away, no doubt about it.
So, if Arctic Gaming starts with maybe a 4-0, maybe a 5-0, that could play into the minds of players on the My Insanity side. So, a huge chance for Arctic Gaming for a big upset here at already the first quarterfinals. So, yeah, as the players are getting ready, we will also see a knife round, actually.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. We have to decide who starts on what side. Obviously, before we did have map picks and therefore side picks in return. Here we go by chance, and therefore we will leave the pick of the sides up to a knife round.
And there we go. Match is live. Looks like the knife round has already been played out. So My Insanity will start on the CT side. Little bit of an advantage for them here, but probably won't matter all too much. There we go, third map as Arctic Gaming. They continue where they started at. Fast push through mid. Anton spots them, HTM falls back, and Arctic Gaming. I imagine a Polar Bear just overrunning everything right here.
Yeah, My Insanity not really connecting on those clicks. Finally, David with the first frag. HTM makes it work onto Somnium. Barter trade is coming in. Sherby as well as Fox finding frags. Left, right, and center, and HTM and Bacchus, two last CTs standing up against three players on the terrorist side. Bacchus opens up onto Sherby. That's the side player dealt with. Two left in pit. One goes down, leaves Fox standing, and he brings it over the line for Arctic Gaming. And that's a solid start for the terrorists here.
Quick shout out to Fox after a very rough overpass. Really stepping up on Dust 2 already, and now in that very first Inferno round. So Arctic Gaming going up 1-0, and My Insanity instantly force buying it down. Couple of Deagles, an MP9 on Bacchus. Question is, can they do anything with it? Oh, they even needs to push forward, and actually works out, gets a frag on to Fox. But Sherby with a very important refrag, and that leaves HTM all alone on B.
Yeah, good move by Sherby there, keeping the pressure on Davin, kind of locking him in and eliminating him.
Arctic now trying to get control of top mid, but that smoke with a good timing. 2 on 2 sides now. And that leaves A quite vulnerable. It is very hard to defend A with just 2 players.
Yeah, Anton does make his way over there to support his teammates, but My Insanity really are going off of no information whatsoever. It's just a gamble. And a 3-man gamble only at that. As the first 2 frags are being found, Anton was already turning around towards B again, and Sherby will take him down through the wall even.
And that leaves HTM alone on B. Nothing he can do. Might be able to pick up the weapon from Fox. There we go. But that is really all he can do.
Yeah, Arctic Gaming, they won't be gifting him an AK. Certainly not anytime soon, I don't think.
Yeah, very ballsy play for Arctic as well, going for 3 AKs. But it works out in the end. And My Insanity will head into kind of like a full eco round. Sure, HTM will be able to save that Mac 10.
Ooh, nice shot.
Will be able to drop his Deagle, but the way Arctic is playing this right now, especially on the T sides, I don't see any big reason why they shouldn't actually just take the next one home as well.
Yeah, going up against Deagles once again. P250 I think on Bacchus, so not too much in play for My Insanity here. And up into Banana we go, Davin. Lucky not to burn here. So they might be expecting a cleared corner as he moves close to sandbags. Anton ready to support him from side. And in the backline still HTM waiting with that Mank 10.
Yeah, they even now might fancy a peek. There we go, good flash, but Sherby is ready, Fox as well. And that kind of opens up the B bomb side. HTM the only player left here with a Mac 10, but will he be able to take anyone down? Yes, he does, but it's still gonna be very rough to actually retake that one. Well, they don't even have to retake the B bomb side because Arctic. Sneaky play as they move on to the A bomb side while they're doing trouble on B. Bacchus not using the timing to face any players moving in. And with that, that's a very, very clean round 2, or round 4, 3 actually. For Arctic
there we go, got there in the end. Yes, indeed. Bacchus taps away Canoe. Not really expected in that position. He kind of snuck around all the terrorists there for a second. HTM tries to keep that AK alive. Not going to work out too well. Aragorn is coming storming down middle. Mac-10 in hand. As indeed Arctic Gaming, they do extend their lead to 3 rounds. Clean start on the T side, not least. So, yeah, Mind Sanity. Probably not what they were hoping for here.
No, definitely not. First spy round now, and it's already a crucial one, not only in terms of the standings, but also mentally, I guess, for Mind Sanity. 3 players now towards B. They try to aggressively take that B banana control. But Somnium managed to get into that sneaky corner, which is often overlooked. There we go. Finds the frag onto Davin. And there's
pressure
no
up and
utility
still
for
2
B.
CTs. Trying to contest. HM with the trade on Somnium. Sherby not really fancying a fight here. After all, he doesn't know how many CTs are still lurking close by. And does well in falling back. Rejoining his teammates top mid. Securing a 4v2 situation on the A side. Has quite a lot of utility is expanded to just buy some time.
And Arctic might still move back. Mind Sanity is aware of that. Leaves the players towards B. Now they're rotating in. Aragorn finds the first frag on the A bomb site. Canoe now moving in. Is he aware of the player on site? Box gets the kill, and that's the plan for Arctic.
HM lucky to get away alive, even. Catching a bullet in the last second. And apparently... Okay, playing with fire, staying in arches for a very long time. Just about makes it around the corner. Canoe in hot pursuit. And at the bottom of Banana, we already have Sherby to greet them. So Arctic Gaming not really interested in leaving anyone from Mind Sanity alive. Sherby will take care of the first one and the second one as well. That's Aragorn as well as HTM gone.
And look at that Mush.
That's going to be expensive for Mind Sanity.
Mush as well as Anton still on 0 frags. 2 crucial players for Mind Sanity. It is just not working out right now. Arctic Gaming now once again facing an anti-eco and could go up to 5 already. So, ladies and gents, we're up for a big surprise if we continue like that.
No doubt about it. Or it would be in the very situation that you sort of did think up beforehand. 5-round lead. Arctic Gaming. Even on the T side. Somnium tags Anton. It was through the wall. That's the sole reason why he's still standing. Significantly weakened, obviously. Not that it would be necessary. After all, Mind Sanity pretty much on a close to full save. They do have the Eagles, sure, but 3 of the players know Kevlar to play with. Aragorn takes care of Bacchus, and still Anton not able to connect on the Deagle. Mush is struggling as well. Will be taking down Somnium with a nice no-scope there. Close by, HGM spamming into nothingness, and Somnium once again just keeps on farming. Fox through library, not really expected by HTM.
Yeah, the Arctic Gaming just continuing where they left off, 5-0 right now.
And I like it, it seems to be working. Makes for very entertaining rounds and very energy-loading rounds as well. Really cool to see.
Now Mind Sanity double up setup on Davin and Anton. As Arctic Gaming just continues how they started. Solid, not too rushy like Dust 2.
Probably expecting, at some point, a push from Mind Sanity to come out. after all, being 5-0 up, you expect your enemy to adjust in some way, whether that be either going aggressive or starting to stack sides. Bacchus, good find. Anton manages to trade.
Anton on half HP right now. Somnium, meanwhile, kind of drawing attention towards the B bomb side, and we can see that Mush now towards CT Arch, already ready for the rotate. And I guess it will come down if Somnium will be able to actually get the entry here. Good flash. HTM gets tagged.
Hits him down to 12. That's going to make it significantly easier. Still keeps an eye on that corner.
Good frag right now. Fox. Are they aware of the second player? They are. They even whiff the frag, and finally Mind Sanity on the scoreboard as they net themselves the first round.
Yeah, just barely though. Making it very stressful for the CTs on B. But I guess all's well that ends well, and Mind Sanity certainly will be happy about their first round on the CT side.
They even fancies the pick towards bottom mid, but this time Arctic Gaming pretty fast towards the B bomb side, already taking control of the upper banana part. That makes them move back.
Yeah, committing 3 players to banana early on. That's a bit of a statement for sure. Mind Sanity though, not really interested in fighting for it, not just yet.
Good Molotov, kind of separating the team from Arctic there, but no one to actually profit from that. Fox was alone for quite a while, and now the smoke comes in on the B bomb side. Good boost. Anton only hits the legs. And that means Arctic free
that'll
to
be
actually
the
move in.
AWP neutralized though, at least for the time being. Flash into CT. Wow. With a very aggressive peek, and HTM 2 quick frags make that a third, but never mind, doesn't connect.
Ooh, Aragorn actually with a good frag on A. And Canoe with a good positioning finds HTM but doesn't connect the shots yet. HTM now, all the cover he has is a little bit of stone, and that is gone. Daven and Mush now versus 3, and if they lose that round, that could be crucial money-wise.
Yeah, big issues here for Mind Sanity. Not sure where they can actually go for that. One flash, not gonna work. 2 players fall, but it's both CTs. Arctic Gaming keep on trucking, 6-1 over Mind Sanity. And it pains me to say it, but Mind Sanity, they do look a bit lost here.
Certainly looks like it. Mush going for the deagle, so I guess it will be an eco round. Yeah, there we go. A bit of utility in HTM, but really not that much. And Arctic might just go for a fast B push. Not yet. Double Molotov. How is Daven still... Oh, I see.
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely alive. 21 HP. Quite a commitment to stick to that play.
Actually gets a frag on Somnium. So everything went better than expected, I guess. But Kanu, earlier on, already taking down Mush. And now just moving back.
6-1, obviously, Arctic Gaming. They know they're up against pistols by now. Deagles, obviously, to be precise. And in the rounds before, they did indeed actually hit the A side quite often, in force, late round. And apparently that's exactly what's on the menu this time around again. As Anton once again almost hits terrible timing to fall back.
Was he just faking the steps, maybe? Daven gets a frag. Oh, but Kanu is fast.
Still 2 players close by.
They should be aware. 2 players being in pit. There we go. First one falls. Daven gets the 3rd kill in this round. Finally taken down. And HTM all alone. Good positioning in apps. Don't think they will expect that one, but
yeah,
with both players on side.
Exactly. Only 2 players to find, but the crossfire is strong. And Canoe quick enough with the flick up towards apartments. We'll find the head, and Arctic Gaming up to 7 already.
Looking really, really strong right now. My Insanity continues with the double op setup, even though, or additionally, Anton and Mush still on 1 frag, so not really working out for them right now. Somnium spots Anton crossing.
It's quite impressive how incredibly default heavy they also play, even with the double op setup. They don't really go for aggressive peaks, they don't try to catch out the terrorists. Finally a pick in apartments from Anton, that pays off. And that's what I want to see more of. I want to see them go for peeks into second mid, top mid, in apps, peeks down banana, what have you.
Very strange positioning from Daven there. Oh, well, it's a good positioning, but he gets taken out, and that's a free B bomb site. Does Arctic Gaming realize this?
Well, it is Arctic Gaming, so they will push behind that frag anyway. And indeed, they will realize by now, at least. There's no one around.
And that's
Insanity, 3 players still up, but is it actually worth going for here? We do have kits. Still an AWP on Anton, as he tries to find an angle on one of the terrorists.
Good crossfire as well on New Box, and 2 players on Dark. Shubi now kind of like in an awkward positioning. Mush gets him. Somnium not able to connect his shots, but he's able to bait. Bacchus gets taken out, and Canoe now with 3 frags! And with that wins the 8th round for Arctic Gaming. And they were not ready for him.
Well, at least towards the end they were ready, but good pre-fire through the corner there. And lucky for him, the last CT was already fairly low on HP. So a couple of bullets did the job, indeed. And my Insanity once again. The Eagles only, and where will this end?
Cardinal once again with an early entry. Finds one. Anton doesn't find the frag yet, and Canoe still alive. Managed to make it out. As Sherby takes down Anton. Oh, the only thing I can see here right now is a polar bear eating a puppet.
A puppet?
Yeah.
Alright, sure.
Because
we'll go with
logo.
it.
Because of the logo.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going with that.
And it seems
that
to
took
be
me a
delicious. As Aragorn takes down HTM 9-1 for Arctic. There we go. You know what kind of bothers me? No timeout from my Insanity.
Yeah.
That might
it's a bit of a tricky one. And I wonder whether that lets us get a sneak peek into sort of the mentality on the Insanity side.
Probably.
Because it certainly feels... Oh my goodness, Sodium.
Once again a 1-for-1 trade.
Sodium? Somnium. Jesus.
Oh, good flash. Daven makes it out alive. Ah, but they will push him.
Anton, massive frag.
Yeah, but is it enough? Gets one. Players are
teammate on side. Quick hit by Anton. Good flick. Box now with it all to do. Will he actually push into CT?
Yeah, there we go. Ooh, doesn't find...
Does go for it. Aragorn even allowed to get the bomb down.
Yeah.
Finally, the AWP of Anton finds its 3rd victim. And with a lot of struggle, my Insanity sort of ring down Arctic Gaming one more time to make it to 2. Obviously, the Polar Bears, as you aptly put them, they won the half already by a long shot, you know?
Yeah.
Best my Sanity can do is 6-9. And you wouldn't really say that's a decent CT side.
Probably
even.
not.
And everything below that makes it a pretty bad CT side. And let's be honest, if they keep on playing like they do right now, it probably is going to end up a very terrible CT side. But I guess we shouldn't really call it too early.
That's very true. That's a bad smoke. Fox might profit out of that. Not going for it just yet.
Flash into top mid should be coming any second now. Daven whiffing a shot in between 2 players. Good for the second one. Finds Somnium in the gap. That's a big find.
HCM falls.
A lot of utility in the way of the terrorist for now. Mush still on site together with Bacchus. They do try to fend them off. Fox and Chirby, last man standing.
And the stack works out.
Stack indeed. Very fruitful. Good find by Daven to have peace of mind to go for that slither of a gap.
Very important. Good call as well to play 4 players towards the A bomb side. That brings my insanity up to 3.
Keep in mind, we had a similar scoreline after the first half on Dust 2 before.
Very true.
So, anybody's guess whether my insanity can do the same flurry of strikes on their T side.
Well, they have been stronger on the T side so far on the first 2 maps.
Indeed.
Somnium now trying to spot Daven with that boost.
Should have seen a shoulder there, pretty sure.
Not sure if he actually did. Somnium just patiently waiting. I guess Daven will at some point retreat that positioning. Or will he? Well, knowing Daven, he's actually probably rather going to go
HM is ready with a flash, so they expect Daven to go for a first frag, and HM will be ready with sort of the cover flash for him to run away from there. Something with the peek. Dry peek. Whiffs twice. Flash comes out from HM. Utility behind that, and that's going to be the frag. What an awkward fight for Somnium there, top banana. Not expecting Daven to just be sitting in the open. As
so
everything
right now
slows down right away.
Yeah, but that seems to be a very good move by Arctic right now, as we see the players for Insanity already rotating back towards the A bomb side, and now the execute comes in.
Yeah, 25 seconds to go. They need to find their entries onto the side. Daven is smoked out. One single CT still on site. That's going to be HM, and he's gonna make it tricky. Almost finds the second one. Daven with the no-scope through the smoke onto Aragorn.
And Canoe just falls.
And actually they do burn alive in the flames. Can't get the bomb down. That's going to be round number 4 now for My Insanity, and they might still end on a better scoreline than Arctic Gaming did before on those 2.
Very true. Very nice frags by Daven. 2 times through the smoke. And this is the first eco round actually for Arctic Gaming. And I guess it will just be a straight up B rush. Yeah, there we go. They know Daven is always pretty aggressive on the B bombs. Good nades!
Oh, massive. The peaks are coming through. Somnium with the first frag. HM gets 2. Get it with the Molotov. Make that a third one with the spray through the smoke. Sherby with the AWP. Bit too antsy, maybe.
And HTM going for the ace. There we go. Good ace by HTM. And is that the point where My Insanity fights back into this game?
Well, maybe, just maybe, they're ready to play the Union Reverse card on Arctic Gaming. Let them taste a bit of their own medicine. that they had so bitterly to accept on Dust 2.
And to me it feels like that those B pushes are just not working out. That finally we see a little bit
once again
of aggressive
fast push
plays.
was B. No one going down. They even just about staying alive here. 13 HP to his name. And look at the HP on Arctic Gaming side. Canoe, Aragorn and Sherby. 16, 46 and 27 HP respectively. So we got basically 3 dead terrorists walking together with Somnium.
It's going to be very hard for them to do anything this round. Still a Molotov actually to on Bacchus as well as Mush.
Yeah, luckily for them, Mind Sanity still didn't get an idea of actually pushing somewhere. So 3 players on the A side, albeit very quiet. They'll be just happy in sitting there, while Arctic Gaming is actually covering their back before most likely finally ending on the B side. Daven still pride on the entrance of the bomb side here. Should get a target in just about a second. Rattles off a shot, not going to connect onto anyone. HTM about to spray the smoke once again. There we go, waits for it to fade, gets 2 still. In the meantime, Daven once again has found one through the smoke. As Somnia, last man standing, takes care of Daven. You'd have given him time to plant. Not gonna matter anyway, it is the last round. He needs to go for frags. Anton whips a shot. Stays alive still though, Somnium desperately trying to run him down. Not gonna be enough to get a bomb plant anyway, so there we go. It is going to be a 9-6 scoreline in the end. Still obviously in favor for Arctic Gaming.
Well.
Well, indeed.
Looking at the scoreline now, it obviously looks way better for Mind Sanity than what we had
It still looks
couple of minutes ago.
like a bad CT side, but it doesn't necessarily look like what we've been seeing throughout the first, 10 rounds or so.
Yeah, and the name of the game so far has been poor CT sides from both teams, really. So
yes,
there's a chance for Mind Sanity. I don't think this one's over yet.
No, absolutely not necessarily. So we did see Dust 2 go down in a very similar fashion, actually.
Yeah.
Aggressive plays, fast pushes, fairly decent peaks, actually. Good utility usage in an aggressive way on the T side. And both teams with fairly lost CT sides, yeah.
There we go. We are back already. Second half starts. And now we will have the decision who will join Kings as well as Shape Sports in the semi-finals as Canoe starts off the fragging. Aragorn actually gets checked, still managed to get one. 2v2 now. Fox and Sherby versus Daven as well as Anton. Sherby, oh actually Fox with a very important frag. Do they expect Anton? No, they do not. Smoke gets down, however. Sherby might play off of it. Surely not going for the defuse.
It actually is.
LOL! I'm sorry, but... What?
Nah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. Sherby showing no fear, just runs up, sticks to defuse. That's how he's going to win. Either win or die. And indeed, Anton actually, the smoke was enough. And I was about to give Fox a little bit of shit because wide out in the open, he decided to throw a smoke onto the bomb. And obviously paid with his life, but that smoke, no joke, won them the round. So yeah, I guess fair play.
Very good first round for Arctic Gaming. That means a good advantage money-wise as Somnium actually together with Sherby defending that A bomb site. They do find Daven as their first frag. Still, Mind Sanity on 3 AKs and the Galil. They actually have the better buy than Arctic Gaming. But that's what happens if you do not go for armor. That scout becomes crucial, and he even spots the player moving towards library. What a frag by Somnium. And everything falls apart for my insanity right now.
Yeah, and Fox just spotted both remaining terrorists. That should pretty much seal the deal here in round number 17 for Arctic Gaming. Never mind, my insanity with 2 frags. Can they still make it over towards the B-bomb side? Losing Anton is going to make it much harder now for HTM, and obviously by now Canoe has already backtracked towards Coffins. Molotov's going to sail over his head, and there we go. Canoe swings out from behind. Coffins takes down HTM, and that's going to be round number 11 for Arctic Gaming. And yeah, we did not necessarily praise their CT side. Quite the opposite, I'm not going to lie. But so far, Arctic Gaming doing a mighty fine job here of keeping my insanity at bay.
Very much so. And now with just pistols, Arctic Gaming with a very good shot of actually doubling the scoreline once again. And it is the B rush. As we all know and love it. The Molotov is ready though.
Yeah, Molotov goes out, gets extinguished, spam through the smoke, keeps on going. There we go, that's 4 players already on the ground for my insanity. HGM last man standing, the eagle in hand. And Arctic Gaming, apparently, they actually go towards him.
And they find him.
And they find him, and they do take care of him.
And just like that, Arctic Gaming now on 12. My insanity second buy round now of 12. The first real buy round if you count the force buy on the second round. So let's see what they can actually do here, as they desperately need rounds right now.
I would have loved to see, once again, tactical timeout maybe before that round.
Maybe,
just to get everything in order, you know. Make sure you're on the same page. But apparently my insanity don't need that. My insanity don't play like that.
Very defensive approach by Arctic Gaming, very defaulty, no big peaks. Just working off the utility.
And my insanity, all 5 players starting to group towards top mid once again. Good flash, that. It's going to make my insanity slightly nervous. Should actually gets a tag into his shoulder.
Good utility usage by Arctic Gaming. They're timing the smokes. If my insanity decides to go for the A side, at some point they might actually struggle with the time management.
Well, that's going to be an annoying smoke because it actually takes 2 CTs simultaneously out of the play. Should be hard to reposition into sight. Somnium gonna be sticking around. And did he have a slither of a gap there? Actually moves into the smoke. That's massive, and he does find Davin, who pretty much had the same idea.
And that spoils the game as well. My insanity moving towards the B bomb site. That Molotov just blocks them off completely. There's no smoke left. And just 20 seconds. Canoe now working on top of the boxes. Doesn't work out. 15 seconds. My insanity still managed to plant it, but Somnium once again coming in clutch. Takes down 1, but only 1.
Yeah, Mush good refrag. Ready for the peak. And 2v2 as Fox as well as Sherby make their way through garden onto the side. Fox finds the terrorist wide in the open, but Bacchus holds his ground and takes down 2.
And that was quite a big comeback within that round for my insanity. I saw this going Arctic's way already. But in the end it is Bacchus with the 2k.
Yeah, my insanity can be quite lucky. Get away with that round. And what round it was, after all, it does hamper quite a lot with the economy on Arctic Gaming's side. Canoe goes down to an MP9. A little bit of attack going down that onto Bacchus. Nothing too grave though. Somnium, cheeky little angle with the AWP right into Boiler.
Yeah, now moves back as Mush takes Apps control. Anton already very aggressive towards Apps. Arctic Gaming, they haven't given up top mid yet though. Ooh, and Aragorn nearly losing his life there.
2 players. Seriously though? No, never mind.
It is just Somnium, yeah.
Yeah, Sherby actually sticks around on A. As there is still utility flying in. Shouldn't take him too long to realize that there is no real bite behind that bark. As Somnium is going to be tested over on B. AW ready.
Oh, that might be... Oh, that is so ballsy.
What a...
Oh, misses the shot as well onto Davin. Canoe gets one back, but is that enough? Mush gets one as well. Canoe with his second. And now it's Sherby as well as Fox trying to retake that B bomb site. Never mind. Sherby already backing off. It is going to be a save.
And they do well to keep those rifles. After all, they'd be pretty much broke otherwise in the next round. As my insanity, apparently. They do find a bit of energy to fight back into the game here. Moving up to 8, and honestly, this looks almost like a mirror match from Dust 2.
Well, Arctic actually quite a bit better in defending so far than my insanity was on Dust 2.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah. But still, they haven't given up yet, and Arctic Gaming probably might actually go for a force, not sure. Off of those few...
They do.
Yeah. There we go. Not that much utility. A scout once again on Somnium, so let's see if he's able to do anything with it.
Yeah, round number 21 might be worth 2. Should my insanity win it. Ooh, HTN tanking a lot of damage.
Still moving forward very aggressively. Gets into that corner. And I kind of do like the way my insanity take a lot of map control very, very early on without using all too much utility. Right now, after a few seconds, they do have top banana control, they do have apps control, and they're moving forward. Now top mid control is theirs as well.
I agree. And we even have HGM sitting on the other side of the map. Just chilling, listening for footsteps, listening for information, or trying to pick off rotators or flankers. As he moves alone towards the B side, but he still needs to pick up the bomb. And we are left with about 40 seconds in round number 21 here. As Somnium just about misses his target.
Yes,
Sherby just spotted a player in apartments, so he'll be ready and trained for that position. Swings around, gets completely blinded. Fox picks out Mush from the air,
actually.
And somehow no one from my insanity, almost no one, can connect onto anyone. Anton only frag to be found for the terrorists here, as Arctic Gaming completely shuts down my insanity.
Yeah, with a half buy really, a couple of pharmacists. They actually do manage to hold that A bomb site pretty flawlessly. Beautiful frags by Fox.
Yeah, lovely done.
Also very nice by Sherby to kind of like draw the attention towards Pit, enabling Fox to do these plays. And now the B rush is coming in. Good nade, however. It is just pistols. Canoe gets the first one. Aragorn gets one. Only one though. And now it's only Canoe left here on the bomb site. But he gets 2. Might even get a 3rd. There we go. Canoe shuts down my insanity. And maybe, just maybe, also their hopes of a semi-final entry.
Really clean play from Canoe behind first Oranges. Moving his team up to 14. As my insanity obviously is still good for another pretty solid buy, HTM. Deagle is all he can field, but I guess with 4 teammates with AKs, might be just a matter of time till he can actually inherit one. Canoe though, good angle onto Dave, and he walks out without any focus. Aragorn could have found a second one.
Yeah, very true. Don't think My Insanity was ready for a second player sitting behind the sandbags. Fox spots a player, tags him down. And really right now, Arctic very much in control of this round. And just as I say that, Bacchus takes down
Sherry. Yeah. That's a tricky angle to even make it work. Arctic Gaming now. Their defenses are split 2 and 2. 2 on both bomb sites. Anton tanking a little bit of Molotov damage as Bacchus still is lurking around apartments.
And that gives Arctic Gaming time to rethink what they're actually going for. Aragorn takes down HTM, but the bomb is moving towards A, so it is going to be an A execute.
There's a lot riding on Somnium with his AWP here.
Anton finds Fox. Somnium misses his shot, and that's the bomb site for My Insanity, and probably also the round. Good Molotov, though. And Canu, with a good push through the smoke, finds one. Did he spot the second player? No, he did not yet. And now it is just Aragorn left against Bacchus. 1 versus 1. Bacchus plays it well. And nets My Insanity the 9th round.
Nicely done indeed. Good entry here from Bacchus. And obviously, as soon as 2 players were called to be still over towards B, it's an easy call to make. Just go A. And indeed, thanks to Bacchus, they do bring it to a finish and on to 9 rounds. Good early pick there, coming out by Anton. Bit of an aggressive angle to take, obviously, but catches certainly Sherby by surprise.
Arctic now more or less gambling towards the A-bomb side, and that seems to be the right decision. 2 players in apps, both taken out. Beautiful crossfire by Fox and Somnium. Canu takes down Damon on long as well. And within a few seconds, the tides have turned. HTM gets Canu, but is it enough? Aragorn is aware of that wrap around towards B. Good Molotov delays that push and gives Arctic Gaming time to actually rotate back towards B. Good tag as well. Both players so low, and they're about to get sandwiched. Point HTM tries to plant the bomb.
It's going to be tricky to even get the bomb planted. Somnium though
finally gets the shot. HTM left against 2. Nothing to see. Somnium takes him out, and with that, Arctic Gaming 6 match and map points.
Yeah, Somnium making good on his little mistake there. Did had the planter in his crosshair. But with finding the 2 remaining terrorists, absolutely no problem in Arctic Gaming, indeed.
Look at the buy for My Insanity.
Quarterfinal points.
Yeah.
Yeah, the buy's terrible. No 2 ways around it. Good find by Anton though. Keeping the hopes and dreams alive. Will they push through that? Yes, they do.
It is
huge commitment. Canu with the first one. Second one, there's still 1 player on side. Anton finds him through the smoke. Mac 10 in hand. Mush with a deagle shot, but Somnium with the trade. Leaving us in a 2v2, and Sherby might have the timing here.
Yes, he
Bob
does.
goes down.
Anton versus Somnium. Oh, that nade!
Ooh, 18 HP.
Somnium, I think he still knows where Anton is posted. Tags him even lower. How low can it get?
4 HP.
And he hits the shot. Ladies and gentlemen, Arctic Gaming able to make the upset and win against My Insanity, qualifying for the semi-final against all odds. Congratulations to the whole team. That is insane.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic performance by Arctic Gaming. It's a pleasure to see them coming all guns blazing, taking it to Mind Sanity on a Dust 2 that almost looked lost, and just full steamrolled through them on the second half, and they basically continued their performance on Inferno just the same. Absolutely fantastic. What more can you ask? Really?
Yeah. Very true.
And my condolences, obviously, to Mind Sanity. We did praise them as a somewhat overdog favorite. You know, yeah, they were on good track for a while, but yeah, in the end, they, after the point where they couldn't really bring it over the line, they had a chance on Dust 2. Kind of stuck around even after an incredibly strong comeback from Arctic Gaming. I think at some point it was 14-14, so everything was open, right? But was meant to be, and it will be the end for them in the quarterfinal, while Arctic Gaming indeed moves up to the semis, and it's an absolute pleasure for me to see Arctic Gaming in a semi-final again.
Yeah, love it. We did talk about them being kind of like underdogs when it comes to the whole season, especially at the beginning.
Yeah, they didn't necessarily had a monstrous performance.
No, but they proved us wrong right now.
Yeah.
Massive performance for Somnium as well, especially on Inferno right now.
Yeah.
A lot of very important frags, but in the end, it really was a team performance.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's no player
one
to
really lacking.
just go for, and obviously Shabby.
Sure. Overpass was sick.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Also thinking, an hour ago, Arctic Gaming really had both feet in the graveyard already, more or less.
Yeah, more or less.
And then
apparently a little bit more or less than more.
Them out actually by themselves.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, huge, really huge. So yeah, go on Twitter, congratulate the team, especially Arctic Gaming. I'm pretty sure the whole management, cheers to them, will be very happy about that one.
Oh, I'm sure. That is going to be a very, very nice and welcome bit of news for them.
Yeah. So that's that for tonight's match, really. Next week on Monday, we will actually have the second semi-final, which will be
Vision Gaming.
Vision Gaming against Barbel's Gaming.
There we go.
Kind of just lost my head there.
That's fine.
Together with John and Spirits, guys, make sure to tune in there as well. Two wonderful, lovely casters, and I'm pretty sure they're very hyped about this one. I saw John in the chat.
Well, they better
already.
be. They better be.
That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a banger.
And yeah. We do have a comparison.
Comparison,
Let's go ahead.
Sure.
Let's show us.
Hit us.
Hit us with that comparison of Fox and Mush. Fox, actually, I felt like on Inferno he was massive in terms of which kills he got.
Yep.
But then again, Overpass was pretty.
Yeah, Overpass
rough
he
for
wasn't quite there yet. Mush, on the other hand, correct me if I'm wrong, but did Mush hit the 30 bomb on Dust 2?
Yeah.
He did, right?
Yeah, he did.
So I wasn't actually tripping, because I did have a quick look at the scoreboard at one point, and he was like far and beyond anyone else from his team. So
I was Dust 2.
Absolutely monster performance on his behalf on the Dusty map.
On Inferno, however, he started the game with like 5 or 6 rounds without any kills, and even then wasn't really able to get into his game.
So
like
a bit of an evening of ups and downs, even on a player basis.
Yeah,
really, here and there. In the end, obviously, for Arctic Gaming, it's not going to be an issue. Mind Sanity, they need to go over the books. They need to analyze what exactly it is that went wrong today.
Probably.
And most likely they need to get in some work on their CT sides, because that was not where you want to be.
I still do believe it comes down to them not being as confident as they used to be.
Maybe.
During the season.
Really, really difficult to tell. But I guess they did feel the pressure.
Yeah.
And Arctic Gaming brought it to them and certainly made the best of it.
Yeah, that is very true. Production just wanted to say something. Right,
back to us, apparently. Hello there.
Yeah. So, yeah. We also heard nice cast from Nessie. Thank you for that one as well.
Thanks.
Shoutouts to everyone in the chat. I was happy to see a lot of Arctic Gaming fans coming in, especially towards the end as well. Shoutouts to every one of them as well. Yeah. It was very pleasant to see.
Yeah.
You can
really
go
cool.
out and party now if you have a certificate, obviously. Let's have a look at the upcoming days here on these channels. We do have the Clash Royale quarters tomorrow, together with Chief Avalon and the beautiful Don Rigoni. And then on Monday, CSGO quarters, the Clash Royale semis on Tuesday, and then League of Legends starts up with the quarters on, if that's correct, on Wednesday and Thursday. So make sure to tune in as well, especially all the League of Legends fans. Finally, League of Legends back. We don't care.
What is that?
It's something different.
Cool. Good. CSGO is where it's at. Yeah. Obviously, you know that because you tuned in tonight for our quarterfinal.
Yeah. And then obviously also the weeks after that, the first week, the first semi-final.
Oh yeah.
Where we see Shape.
Obviously.
And then a week after the second one.
It's going to be interesting to see who needs to go up against Shape. I guess pretty safe bet to say that Shape, whoever plays against them, are going to be favorites to make it to the final. Yeah. We've said it at the beginning of the season. Obviously, I'm going to be standing by that. Shape certainly still the top dog to beat. But as we've seen tonight, anything can happen in a best of three. So looking forward to seeing how this all plays out and who actually makes it to the final in the end.
Very true. With that, we're at the end of today's show. We hope you liked it. Make sure to follow Swisscom_gaming on Twitter, as well as ESL Swiss, as well as Kairos_cast. Thank you. I had a blast. Kairos had as well.
Was big fun.
Good night.
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
Mit dem Scheitel wäre es natürlich toll, wenn man den nicht vergisst zu machen, weil sonst ist es einfach nervig, wenn man jetzt...
Kannst du mir helfen mit dem WLAN-Passwort?
Mom, geh doch einfach auf die My Swisscom App!
It's hard, you know. I just wish someone on my team would have told me. Apparently, I'm really not that good with this thing. Also, I die way too often in apartments, seem to never have enough money on buy rounds, and flashed 4 teammates just yesterday. Wait, what? I didn't.
You did, Sean.
Oh. But I'm much better with the 5-7 than you are, Elias, and I got 34 entry kills last week, and I should actually be playing B-site. I'm much more useful over there.
What grade did you get this week?
I got a C. That's not too bad, right?
Let's go.
Nope, gotta go. If you want to know what you're good at, and, well, also what you suck at, check out csgohub.com. Coming!
You ready? Huh? Hey, he's a good boy, huh? You ready? Huh?
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Et voilà, Internet ultra rapide.
Toujours pas.
Ah non. Ouais, allô? Ouais, écoutez, j'ai un souci familial. Ça marche pas.
What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Yes, nice shot, my friend.
Cheaters ruining your plays?
I have eyes on the enemy.
Bad servers stopping your shots? What you need is ESEA. Advanced anti-cheat to stop cheaters. And the best servers around, all with 128 tick rate. ESEA, the best way to play CSGO.
Thank you.